Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. Wait.
Hi Z, how are you doing?
No. Whatever.
I'm good, thank you very much. I'm good. So today's topic is about like Xilonen. Yesterday's also was about Xilonen. Not so much news, unfortunately, but most likely we will not get any because it's like about like might be like a last beta. Because of that, so yeah, no changes. We will get some quality of life changes for mualani, by the way, if you have her. So yeah, they will fix some problems with mualani, you know, when you miss some attack, that sharky bites attack, when you're surfing on that shark. So yeah, it's like, I would say, pretty good quality of life update, especially for mualani. About Xilonen, yeah, she got some update, buff, I would say, that she gets resistant to interruption for only herself at Constellation 0, which is, you know, like kinda okay, I would say, but useless. Oh, hi boy, how are you doing? I'm not able to complete yet. Oh, okay, no problem. Like, boy, if you don't mind, like, I will do the stream today, but tomorrow I will contact you a little bit early, you know, to do some preparation, and I will start tomorrow, if you don't mind. Let's do it like this, you know? So yeah, I will be, oh, okay, alright. I will, like, let's say about like maybe 1 or 2 hours before stream to get prepared, and after that I will start like stream with your account and try to finish like floor 11 and try to do maybe floor 12 if you don't mind. If you're okay with that. I have a question, is Venti any good nowadays? I'm doing no wish account and I am saving for Ayaka. I kinda want to get 20, but I don't know if I did. Oh, nice, nice, bro. You know,
applications lately.
Like, you know, like I have a little bit doubts about Ayaka. Not gonna lie. If you like her, go for Ayaka. I personally don't like Ayaka so much. You know why? I will explain. Because she has some problem with that skill. Even though that skill is good enough, you can miss enemies time to time. And it's like, it depends on the enemies. If they are quick enough, you can meet that buff. I'm sorry, that burst. Yes, you can build Ayaka with Golden Troop and do, let's say, her skill damage, or with Shenhe if you have her, to do some normal attacks, like, yeah, Shenhe, like, give a great buff. So yeah, it's up to you anyway. Like, I just, like, you know, I want to inform you that, like, she's okay, but not so great. Unless you like her. About Venti, I would say Venti is not a bad character at all, but if you compare with Kazuha, Kazuha is better. You know why? Because Venti is good until floor 11s mostly. Let's say, I mean, it's Pylabis, like 9, 10 and 11. But on a floor 12, Kazuha and Sucrose are better, more useful. You still can use Venti, but if you don't have Venti, it's not a big... I don't have Venti either, I missed him. Maybe I will get him in the future because he is an Archon, you know, like I have all of them unless Z20. But I would say if you have Sucrose, you can be completely okay. Or if you have Kazuha, then yes, you can like skip Z20. Even though Venti, very versatile character, you know why? He can be DPS, he can be supportive character, he overall has great kit, by the way. But yeah, in some cases, especially on floor 11, like 12, I'm sorry, he's not so useful. I really like Ayaka, that's why. Oh yeah, okay, if you like Ayaka, it's no problem, then don't listen to me. Like, if you're okay with Ayaka, then let me show my Ayaka, by the way. I have Ayaka, I triple crowned her back then. Not a bad character, not gonna lie. It's like this weapon, artifacts for Blizzard set, Constellation 0, talents like I tripled crowned her back then. I, let's say, like her as well, but her kit is a little bit like not for my gameplay, I would say. Overall stats is like 258, 60, like 36, but I can get like additional 40 crit rate from that Blizzard set, you know? So yeah, it's 20 plus 20, so it's like this. Not a bad build, not gonna lie, but I don't use her so much. Is buying Shinchu from Shop Wars. Oh, you know, like, if you ask me, like, you can do that, but it depends, you know why? Let's say, if you don't have any other Hydro character, Shinchu is good. Even at Constellation 0, you still can use him, because, yeah, for me, he is Constellation 6, but, let me check one. If I'm not mistaken. Yes, his second constellation give you some hydro res, which is crazy, you know? Like, anyway, he is good. He is good. But if you, like, let's say, if you have some team comps, which you can use them, then yes. If you just want Shinchu because, like, let's say I want him, I wouldn't suggest you to spend, like, because you can buy, like, fates instead of that. You know? So it's like this. If you, like, let's say, don't have any Hydro, only Barbara, I would say yes, maybe, because, like, he's not a bad addition for your team, for your roster, I'm sorry. I don't have, so oh, if you have Yelan, I wouldn't suggest to. Well, if you have Yelan, like, keep Yelan. Of course, like, you know, like, why? Let's say Shinchu is good, but Shinchu is good with constellations. Without constellation, let's say if you, like, in case you don't have any character, like, let's say, but if you have Yelan, Yelan is better. I mean, yeah, yes, Yelan doesn't give you resistance to interruption, Yelan cannot heal you, but, you know, like, Constellation 0, Shinchu is, it's not so good. So I wouldn't suggest you. So yeah, because, like, you know, like, let's say, if you compare, like, Constellation 1 is good, Constellation 2 is great, this one is good, this one, throughout duration, the damage dealt by Go is increased, it's also good. Like, all of the Constellation for Shinchu, just in all of them are good. You know? So I wouldn't suggest you. If you have Yelan, Yelan is more than enough. Yelan at Constellation 0 is more than enough. You just need to build her properly. In this case, you know why? Maybe you built your Yelan not like, let me show you. For Yelan, best artifact set is emblem set. Weapon, I would suggest you to use like Favonius Warbow. And give Yelan at least 200 energy recharge. In this case, she is way more comfortable to play. So yeah, no need like to watch to that ratio. Just try to give 1 to 2, like, let's say 50 to 100 or maybe 60 to 120, something like that. If you can get it, you will be alright. Because she is a supportive character. You don't even need to go for Hydro Damage Goblet if you don't have it. You can completely go for HP. Even though she scales on HP not so much, it's about like 40%, something like that, you still can go for HP. If you don't have Hydro. The stats is like HP, Hydro, and crit rate, crit damage. In your case, I would suggest to go for crit rate. You know why? Because yeah, if you're a new player, then like go ratio about like 50 to 100, 60 to 120. You will be alright. I mean, like, she's good anyway. So yeah, no need to go for Shinju. Oh, hi Yoni, how are you doing? What's the answer to the title? Also, oh yeah, I'm good, thank you very much. Yelan can be built as a healer. Yelan can be built as a healer. No, you cannot build Yelan as a healer because we don't have, like, the only weapon we have which can heal you, it's prototype Amber, and that's it, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it. Just a second, Yoni. The only weapon which can be like, which can heal in this game, if I'm not mistaken, it's this one. It's prototype Amber. Just a second, let me find it real quick. It's level 20 for me. So yeah, this one. That's the only one which, like, when you use an elemental burst, it regenerates 4 energy for every 2 seconds, and also it can give you healing for 6 seconds every 2 seconds, which is not a bad addition. But we don't have any weapon, if I'm not mistaken, which can heal you. So no, you cannot build Xilonen as a healer. About like you know, like Yoni, answer to the question, it depends on your characters. Because let's say if you have Neuvillette, then yes, it's upgrade. If you have Arlecchino, yes, it's upgrade. If you have mualani, by the way, and they will fix her good enough, it's upgrade also, because you can use Furina, mualani, Xilonen, and let's say Sucrose or Kazuha. Oh no, not Sucrose or Kazuha, I'm sorry. So it's like Xianyun, because yeah, you need to like get rid of Kazuha, because you need like play out of Vaporize. So in this case, yes, why not? You can use Xilonen with Risley. I mean, like, at the moment I talk about like Constellation 0 with craftable weapon. Because her signature weapon, actually, it's not so good. And you can use that weapon on other characters. Let's say, if you remember, guys, on the last stream I mentioned about that, like which characters can be useful. I would say like definitely Albedo and Chiori. You can use them. And also you can use, in my opinion, on Bennett, if you build him with defense. So if you can get enough defense and that Noblest set, you can give it to Bennett. Why not? You know why? Because if you use them like on a different teams, I mean like Xilonen and Bennett, it would be nice for both of your teams, in Spire Abyss especially. Other than that, I would say Neuvillette will be the character who can get the most, in my opinion. You know why? Because at the moment, if you know Xilonen, when you have like 2 or more like effect characters, which means like Pyro, Hydro, Electro or Cryo, she can be debuffer and healer at the same time. I mean, debuff she gets by using her skill. Let's say not skill, like you need to use her skill, do couple damage, couple normal attacks, get Night Soul points up 90. After that, that debuff automatically like activated. By using her burst, you can heal, and that heal is pretty good because if you know, guys, they just do kinda debuff, or like I'm sorry, nerf to that, but it's not a nerf because she can heal up to certain seconds every 2 seconds or 1.5 seconds, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but still, it's like enough healing, by the way. With her signature, you can do about like 7k to 8k healing, which is good. Without that signature, maybe 6 or 5k, which is also okay, especially for Neuvillette, because Neuvillette is self-healing character. So yeah, it also depends, because healing is scales on defense. Just keep that in mind. So yeah, if you have enough, if you don't have enough healing to get fast stacks, you can just like go for more defense. But I would suggest to use like at least one energy recharge piece. You know why? Or weapon. Because let's say kinda, I wouldn't say Favonius is good, not gonna lie, because most likely she's not off field. And she cannot do consistent damage when she is off field. You can though, it's up to you. normal attacks is not enough to get some back or particle back, but still you can use Favonius. Other than that, let's say that's it. I mean, like Risley also can be useful. I think Hu Tao can be useful. You know why? Because she's healing. Yes, unfortunately, Hu Tao can benefit from low HP because her weapon is like stuff of home, as you know. It also like that weapon has some enhanced stats when on low HP. Like when the wielder HP is less than 50%, this attack bonus is increased by. And she gets like that wielder gets more attack out of HP.
Body and mind.
So yeah, Hu Tao benefits from low HP, but her burst is, if you know guys, that burst heals her. Also you can use, let's say, any other characters. Let's say if you can go Xianling, by the way, why not, as a DPS on field also, I would say, because in some cases it's not a bad option. Let's say Xianling, Xilonen, Xinchu and Bennett, this team, to do some wave and use on field Xianling. Other than that, yeah, we have a lot of like DPS. Like yes, you can use her with Navia, because as you know guys, that Geo is also always active for her, like will be active for her, and she will get additional element which can be debuffed. So yeah, it's like this. Like and by the way, with that, it can be teamed like at the moment. Like I use Navia with Xianyun, Furina, Bennett, and Navia. But after Xilonen, I can use Xilonen, Navia, Xianling, and Bennett, or maybe Furina and Bennett, or maybe Furina and Xianling. You know why? Because since Xilonen can heal, you can do like additional, like Xianling will give you some wave with Salon members. Also Xianling is good to create like crystallizer, to do crystallize reaction. So yeah, if you do like proper rotation, I think this team might be better than with Bennett, because Bennett buff is not the same as Furina's buff. And since Xilonen can heal you, you can get a lot of you can get healing back and get fanfare stacks. So you don't need Bennett. And yes, actually we have a lot of team comps. Not gonna lie, I will do a lot of tests about the talents. By the way, like focus on her skill. No need to go like to increase her burst right away. But it depends on your maths or on your books, etc. By the way, if I'm not mistaken, like at the last week of this patch, we will get like discounted book farming for a week. You know, like when you like spend only 20 resins and get like double rewards. I'm sorry if I missed some chest. I have mualani, and what are they doing to? Oh, about mualani Z. They will do couple quality of life update, by the way. You know, like on some cases when you use mualani, she's difficult to use at first. But at the same time, she has some problems. When you use that shark attack, she misses a lot. So they decided, like, but that's obvious, to fix these problems. So yeah, I would say maybe it's not a fix, to be honest, like a couple fixes and maybe some kind of quality of life update. You will, like, she will be more, I wouldn't say playable, but will be more you know, like precise, I would say, when attacking with that shark bites, you know, with shark bites attack. So yeah, because at the moment maybe you notice that you miss some attacks and you miss a lot. So maybe after quality of life update, she will be more, I don't want to say useful, she's useful anyway, but more easy to use, you know, more easy to use. Unfortunately, they will not fix her burst. That burst is like not a big part of her damage, but still like damage, because if you know, like in some cases you can miss that burst. Like she goes like to a floor, etc. in Spiral Abyss especially. But this is what is. Anyway, like some quality of life updates is good because yeah, she's not terrible, but yeah, difficult to use. Navi team also upgrade instead of Kachinra. Yes, like actually yes, of course, Yoni, like Navia, like the team like Navia, I would say the team like Navia, Xilonen, Furina, and Shanling might be good because like I already said that you can like go like without Bennett since Xilonen can give you healing, but keep that in mind. It's better to use energy recharge sands. So yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I mentioned that a couple times ago. Like it's going to be, the build is going to be like this: Sand Energy Recharge, Defense Goblet, and Defense Circlet. You don't need Geo damage bonus at all. You don't need crit rate, crit damage at all. You just need defense and energy recharge. You can go defense, 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 and go for Favonius Warbow sword, but I wouldn't suggest you, and I wouldn't suggest you, and I will explain you why. Because Favonius Warbow gives you, just a second, not Warbow, I'm sorry, Favonius sword, my bad, sorry. Favonius sword gives you 61% energy recharge, which is okay actually, but I think it's a lot for her. It depends, but that weapon, like I'm talking about like craftable weapon. That craftable weapon gives you 69% defense, and on top of that, you can get at R1 60 more when you use her skill. So yeah, just keep that in mind. It's a lot of defense, way more than you can get from any other weapons. So yeah, using energy recharge sands will give you, just a second, 46, something like that. Oh, 51. So yeah, I would say like this one, 52% energy recharge is more than enough. Yes, of course, it's better to go like defense substats. Just keep that in mind, like something like this. So yeah, a lot of defense, like defense, you know. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Elemental Master is completely useless. Just keep, so yeah. Defense is like a main priority for you. Substats is defense and energy recharge. I haven't heard any news about her. Oh yeah, like they will do that in a 5.1. So yeah, just like it's in 15 days ish, something like that. So yeah, they will apply all of the quality of life updates to mualani in 15 days in a 5.1. Actually, it's okay if you ask me. It's like because yeah, she's a little bit clunky, not gonna lie. She's okay, but yeah, sometimes it's difficult to use her, unfortunately. Navi team also, so yeah. I will skip Xilonen even though I have her. Oh boy, it's up to you. Like, you know why? Like, Xilonen is not a must-have character, not gonna lie. We have Kachina. Kachina is, let's say, in some cases, she's more than enough. If you don't need additional damage, for you I would suggest to go for other characters, not gonna lie, you know, like I would say Nahida is better for your account if you don't have Nahida, because overall Xilonen is okay, but it depends on account. If you don't have like good DPS characters, you know, like she is going to be not completely useless, but you will bench her anyway. She will not bring you, let's say, she is not, she can buff and debuff supportive characters. Let's say like Shanling, you can use Shinchu maybe, you know, Yelan as well. So yeah, Yelan, like, but it's not a good idea, I would say. You know why? Because yeah, they have cooldowns, these characters. So yeah, it's better to use like, let's say, true DPS character with supportive characters, and Xilonen. In this case, you will get more benefits from Xilonen. If you don't have good DPS characters, then yes, it's better to go for Nahida. And by the way, if you ask me which characters is better in 5.1, I would say Nahida first, Xilonen second, then Utao and Chiori. Chiori is the last, actually, not gonna lie. I don't like her so much, but it's up to you. Like, if you like her, if you like her gameplay, she's okay off field, not gonna lie, but since I have Albedo and she considered to be Albedo 2.0, I don't use Albedo with any other character so much, only with Navia, and let's say sometimes maybe to get some elemental mastery, but it's not so good. Even though Albedo has better supportive kit, I mean like that elemental mastery is okay. His even though his skill is like geoconstruction, it lasts for 30 seconds. 30 seconds if I'm not mistaken. Let me check it. Yeah, 30 seconds, and cooldown is 4 seconds, you know. So yeah, it's like it depends on your anyway. It depends on your like if you like Chiori, go for Chiori. But for me, I would say Chiori is the last one. Still useful, not gonna lie. Like Chiori has a problem. Like let me go like in advance to say that Chiori at Constellation 0 cannot cast second doll on a field if you don't have any geoconstruction. It means, let's say if you use with Navia, you can only create one doll that like, you know, tomato, only one. With Geo Traveler you can create second one, but you need to use his like skill first. With Zhongli you can, but you need to use that skill first. So yeah, or maybe like use Chiori skill, then use that burst. If I'm not mistaken, it appears automatically as soon as let's say the game sees that it's not some geoconstruction. If I'm not mistaken, I don't use her so much, but still, just keep that in mind. So yeah, Albedo is okay, Ito is okay, Goro is not, if I'm not mistaken, because Goro cannot create geoconstruction. He creates some fields with the marks, but it's not constructions. So yeah, so Navia is not okay with Chiori. You need like at least one with geoconstruction. So it's like this. But Nahida is like, I would say, is the best one in this, in the 5.1. Oh, hi MZ, how are you doing? Oh, if you have Kazuha for buff, you're okay, but you know why Kazuha is a little bit like already, let's say, as why they create Chiori. I'm sorry, why they create Xilonen. Xilonen can give you healing, which is good. Xilonen can debuff, which is also, let's say it's a little bit overrated, not gonna lie, but she also can use that supportive set, which is crazy, you know? So yeah, it's easy to use, easy to activate, not so difficult. Also, debuff function is also easy to activate. All of this stuff is super useful. And also, they still like didn't cancel like Kazuha, so you can use Kazuha as well. Let's say the team like Neuvillette, Furina, Kazuha and Xilonen might be the best team in the game, because you can use Swirl and elemental damage bonus from Kazuha. Also you can use debuff and elemental damage bonus from Xilonen. Yes, you need to get used to rotation, to get at least for 5 seconds, something like that, to use all of the buffs, you know, and you need to use Kazuha last. So the very most time you can use that buff is about like maybe 8 seconds, something like that, but still it's good, you know. Also she can heal, and in this case you can use Furina easily. And yes, like it's like she's not bad, but yes, all of the players compare her with Kazuha, which is, I would say, yes. But if you ask me, Kazuha gives you more than Xilonen. The only problem with Kazuha, it lasts for like not so long, and also it's a little bit difficult to achieve. But Kazuha gives you Swirl. Let me show you. Kazuha, by using that, so yeah, if you compare with Kazuha, and let's say you have like 1k elemental mastery, this set like decreases opponent elemental resistance to element as for 40%, which is really good. Also, he can give you this buff. If you have 1000 elemental mastery, it's up to 4% elemental damage bonus, which is also cool. You know, it's the same as that Cinder City gives you, but it's a little bit difficult to achieve, because like you need to swirl per element. If you play with, like, let's say in not a mono team, then you might be it's a little bit difficult. In mono team is okay, but if you play against other elements, it's also so. Yeah, Xilonen in this case and that Kachina in this case way more straightforward. They're not so difficult, and at the same time they can give you different buffs, you know. So yeah, let's say like if you apply some like aura, then use Xilonen's normal attacks, then let's say not only couple hits, but let's say 3 or 4 hits, something like that, you can get multiple buffs as well. With Xilonen, it's a little bit difficult in compare with Kachina, but it's also possible. Oh yeah, you mean like that ley lines? Yeah, that's good. Actually, I found the books a lot. What? Imagine I got geo damage bonus gobbler with 10 crit rate damage and 24. That's crazy. With 25 defense. Is it? Yes. It's good actually. It's crazy. You know why crit rate is good? Let's say and it's goblet, right? Yes, it's useful. I mean, you know, like any stats. Let's for Xilonen, crit rate is good, and you can use it on other characters in the future as well. So yeah, congrats with that. Actually, this is crazy. Let me check. Oh yeah, okay, I will do it later. So yeah, congrats with that. In 120 pulls, I couldn't get a single Chivalrous. As I need to add. Oh yeah, actually yes. Me too, Z. By the way, I spent, let's say, yeah, I got kinich, by the way, but I couldn't get like. Oh yeah, I upgraded my kinich, by the way, a little bit. I got these artifacts recently. It's 20 crit damage and 11 attacks. So yeah, before I used like this one. So yeah, let me check it. So yeah, this one. It's slightly upgrade, I would say, because of attack and because of a little bit more crit damage, which is cool. So yeah, like also see, like I got kinich, but couldn't get even one copy of Chivalrous, which is sad. But it is worth it. I mean, I will get later anyway. Oh yeah, by the way, I have 7 wishes, like singles. I will do it today, like this ones. I thought I would keep it, but I will not. You know why? Why not? I will do. Let me do like a couple rounds, etc., couple spy lobbies, and then I will do it. Oh, for real, congrats MZ. You mean like Chivalrous? Congrats with that. Considering to build Overload Yaemiko. Oh, by the way, you can use, you're right, but I don't think it worth it. Aggravate Yaemiko is way better. Oh, you know, like, yes, Aggravate is better, but if you know, Yaemiko is a little bit weird character because skill scales on elemental mastery, but her burst scales on attack. So yeah, it's like, if you need more skill damage, you need to give her elemental mastery, sands at least, electro damage bonus and crit rate crit damage. But if you need her burst, then you need to give her attack sands. So it's like this. But she's not bad. Unfortunately, like I didn't like her so much, not gonna lie. You know why? Because of that animation time on her skill and on that burst. It's so long. In some cases, especially by the way, we have new event, right? You know, guys, like, oh yeah, this one. This event like has some rules, and because of that, in some cases, and one of the rules, if I'm not mistaken, it's like second one was like when you cast skills, etc., you can get some buff. You know, like for me, using 5-star was a little bit difficult to get that, but 4 stars. Since no animation whatsoever, it's so easy, you know, with 4-star. That's why animation time in some cases like matters a lot. Bro, my Hutao hits 100k per charge. Should I go for Arlecchino? Oh, about that thing, I wouldn't suggest you. You know why? Because if you play, let's say, like Arlecchino and Hutao are a little bit different characters. Arlecchino is more flexible, I would say. You know why? You can use Arlecchino in Vape, you can use Arlecchino in Overload. Overload is the best team for her, by the way, and you can use Arlecchino in Mono Pyro. But Hutao is still best for in Vaping, because she does like charge attacks, and if you already used to that, I mean you use, I don't know about Constellation etc, but if you can do like couple attacks without like consuming stamina so much and you comfortable with that, I wouldn't suggest you. Arlecchino is good, she's not a bad character at all, but it's like, you know, like let's say she's a little bit improved, I would say, Hutao. And that's it. Even though Hutao is still, I think, best in like in Vaping. Oh hi Naban, how are you doing? So Vortex, what's gonna be a good weapon for Xilonen, far signature or defensive weapon? Oh, about that,
alone is not
far
enough
signature
to
or defensive, or like of course, like I would suggest you to not go for energy recharge weapon, especially Fav. You know, I saw couple players says that Favonius is great for her. No, Favonius is not great for her at all. You know why? Because she doesn't create any geo construction. She like, you just like on field her for like couple seconds, do only 2 hits, that's it, and that 2 hits like maybe can create some particle, but I wouldn't say it's like, you know, like I would say it's useless completely. I would say signature weapon is the best one, but use energy recharge sands in my opinion, because let's say Favonius gives you 62% energy recharge, but energy recharge sands will give you 52. It's that 52% is more than enough. But weapon, her signature gives you 82.7, 83% energy defense. I'm sorry. That craftable one gives you 69 plus 16 when you use her skill. So I would say it's like better to go like not Favonius, but energy recharge sands, because you can get more stats, I would say, you know, like, but it's still like, it depends, because let's say I wouldn't suggest you. I will definitely will go for that craftable weapon and energy recharge sand. You need energy recharge, but not so much. Let's say about like 160, 170 to 180 is more than enough in my opinion, because her energy cost is 70, if you know. So you will be alright with 180. Like, no need to go more than that. Oh hi Ali, how are you doing? Who is a better, Arlecchino or Neuvillette? I know it's that tough choice. Actually, it's not, Ali. I would say go for, let's say, yes, they're completely different characters, but since we have Xianyun and Bennett, that duo is just crazy. I would say Neuvillette is better, because Neuvillette is easy to play. You can use Neuvillette with so many characters. You can use a Neuvillette with, like, you know, like, of course not with Bennett, but with Xianyun, yes. Neuvillette is better, especially if your account is pretty new. Arlecchino is a little bit difficult to use, not gonna lie, because, you know, like, even though she gets an infusion, that infusion is crazy, because even if you swap Arlecchino, change to another character, she, like, that infusion is still on her, and that's cool. But she has normal ICD, which means not so much vaping and reactions, which is in, like, yeah, it's a little bit frustrating time to time. So yeah, if you cannot do proper vape, I mean, like, let's say if sometimes, you know, like, you just cannot do that. It's because of your characters, it's because maybe like Shinchu cannot apply enough, or maybe you that like some enemy like interrupt you, something like that. So yeah, I would say Neuvillette definitely, because Neuvillette is easy to play. He's just crazy and easy to build because of that Marushi Hunter set. And if you have Furina, he is like just crazy. Oh hi Izzy, how are you doing? I got my kinich to do. Oh, congrats with that. Bro, I created about Yaimiko. Yaimiko is okay, MZ, anyway. I mean, like, she's not a bad character at all. By the way, you can use Yaimiko in so many team comps. And yes, you're right, you can use Yaimiko with Xilonen. Oh no, I'm sorry. With Xilonen, yes, you can. If you build with DPS, maybe you can, but no, I wouldn't. It's need to be like testing anyway. But if you like, if you're talking about Chevreuse, yes, Chevreuse can, like, she's okay with Yamiko as well. Not great, by the way. You know, like, let's say Raiden is way better. Even Chlorine, I would say, can be better. But still, you can use with Yamiko. Yamiko just like she has like that weird like scaling mechanics, you know, like skill elemental mastery and burst is attack. It's kinda, yeah. And energy cost, by the way, is 90. That's a lot. That's super high. But that's alright, new character, why not? Oh, hi Raul, how are you doing? I have tried to come back to this game, but I just can't do it. I play a couple of days and then... Oh, that's alright, actually. That's alright, that's okay. Hi, you can you see my Shogun right? Yes, of course, thank you. I'm sorry if I late on your answers, guys, but yes, well, of course I can. Just a second. If I'm like Hutao with charge attack with feel like hell. She's really good. Not saying she's bad. Like Arlequin. Oh yes, MZ. If you ask me, yes, for me as well. I like Arlecchino more, but you know, if you get used to Hutao, like for that charge attacks with Constellation 1 or without that, she can like deal a lot of damage. Alright, nice. It's already, that weapon is crazy. Alright. I wouldn't suggest you try like oh yeah, Tinky. I wouldn't suggest you to level up this normal, but it's up to you. I mean, like, it's useless. You know why? Because let's say all of her attacks when you use that burst considered to be a burst attack. I just want to mention that. That's crazy. Yeah, it's a good build. And with her signature weapon, you can get enough crit rate. It means you have like crazy artifacts, not gonna lie. Let me check them. Nice. Oh my, you farm a lot actually. Maybe I had like, yeah. You farm. This one, that's crazy. Yeah, you farm a lot. Because like if you notice, guys, all of the crit rates about like 10, close to 10. This one, like, yeah. Yeah, you farm a lot actually. For real. 10 here, like, yeah. Yeah, congrats with that. She's crazy actually, especially with Constellation. Like, let's say if you have her, by the way, this Constellation will increase her burst and you will deal a lot of like additional damage. Just keep that in mind, because this one increase her burst like this level to 13. And her signature, yes, like that weapon is great. Congrats with that. And you have Chevreuse. Constellation 6? Nice. So yeah, like congrats. Why is that? Imaginarium Theater, by the way. Oh yeah, maybe you don't have enough characters, that's why. So yeah, I see, like, yeah. That's alright anyway.
If you are presently...
Oh, hi Simon, how are you doing? I think I don't enjoy the game anymore. First of all, I can't stand Quest more because of Paimon and too much dialogues. Hey, I like RPGs, but most of the dialogues are Genshin is useless. I mean, you know, like, Raul, I like this game and dialogues, you know why? Because dialogues give some info. And because of that, I usually listen all of them with voice. With like without voices, I skip them also. And yes, Paimon is annoying as hell, not gonna lie. Also, we have Ahav now. Ahav is like, oh my, sometimes, yeah, he's annoying as well. But yes, I feel you. I mean, it's okay. Maybe, you know, like, why I don't like this, like, RPGs is, if I'm not mistaken, it's like the games like... Just a second. I like RPGs, but most of the dialogues are... Oh yeah, like, yeah, it's up to you. I mean, I don't know, try Wuthering Waves. Actually, if you ask me, which is better, Wuthering Waves or Genshin, Genshin is better. But if it's me, you know, like, Wuthering Waves is like, yeah, now Wuthering... Don't force ourselves to play, Raul. A break is needed. Oh yeah, I bought like... Trust me, I had that time too at summer. Oh yeah, you mean like, yeah, like with Paimon, etc. Who's gonna pull for Geo Kazuha? Me, definitely, Sino, if you ask me. Damn, I remember today I used my Raiden Electron Pool Capybara for Foodland. Oh, Nahide good, bro. Nahide, yes. If you go like, let's say, if you ask me, guys, which character is better, in upcoming banner, if you don't have Nahide, I would suggest you to go for Nahide, not for Xilonen. Because Xilonen needs DPS. Like, yeah, you need DPSs for her. If you don't have, you can go for her for a future. But it's up to you. Like, you know, like for me, let me show you my characters I have. So yeah, I can use her, like Xilonen with Navia, definitely. I can use Xilonen with, like DPS Raiden, but I don't think I will do that. With Neuvillette, with Arlecchino. I will try Shanling, by the way, as well. Because, like, yeah. Also, maybe that's it, you know, like, she doesn't have so much options. That's why I said that, like, you know, like, if you have Kachina, and you don't use Kachina to do some like, to use that Cinder City, like, elemental damage bonus, I would say Xilonen might be just useless for her, for your account. But it also depends. If you like her, go for her. She's okay with craftable weapon. No need to go for that signature one. Even though that signature not a bad option, actually, I would say. You know why? That signature's buff doesn't rely on Night Soul. And because of that, you can use that weapon on, if I'm not mistaken, on Bennett as well. So yeah, it's like Chiori, Albedo, Bennett, if you like build him correctly. Also, like, you can use Ayaka with Xilonen and Risley.
A blade embraces its duty.
Oh yeah, it's not that. Yeah, my bad. She cannot do with animal. So yeah, for me it's like it's the only couple characters. Mostly I will try Neuvillette and Arlecchino Navia, but we'll see. Actually, I have ritual for UMZ. Sorry if I missed some question, guys. I'm on it. Oh, hi Rohit, how are you doing? Geomilf. Yes, Geomilf. Sino press caps. I can gambler, but female Kazuha. Yeah, kind of female Kazuha. Sino is like a Kazuha. I will get his female version. Even his name is just like.
Correct. Wanwan Bookhouse is due to receive a batch of new releases
Geomilf. Actually, yes, Geomilf is like
a small detour to our adventure.
Oh my god. Let me do this one. And yes, by the way, I just like, you know, I tried Kinich in like Overworld couple times. Yes, I would say like this team is better. You know why? Kinich in Overworld is like, kinda a little bit like, yes, in some cases it's not so useful when you use outside Natlan, which is bad, and because of that I like, yeah, I decided to like bench him for now, but in Spire Lapis he's okay, not gonna lie, because you know, sometimes even in Natlan when you fight, like if you want to mark enemy, I mean with that skill, like you somehow jump to other way, you know, It's so frustrating. So yeah, it happens. It happened to me like couple times, and yes, it's so annoying. And you know his jump, like it's like crazy.
Time to act. Rain outlines your fate. Body and mind. By royal decree. Time to act. Scatter! Skyward! Body and mind.
My bad.
Time to act. Skyward!
Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Rain cutter. Know my sword.
The process of elimination.
Rain outlines your Oz revealed by
Who kills that? What?
What a drag.
Know my sword.
So yeah, I will try Cookie next time. But in Overworld, like I use official, you know why? Overworld enemies are not so like difficult, and you need a bow time to time. That's why. Oh, bye bye MZ, bye bye. Oh hi Mirak, how are you doing? No, you're not Mirak. I mean, like we just like started to discuss, and if you have some questions about like Xilonen and like the characters you can use with her or teams, no problem, just ask away. If you want me to, I can do like some like spy abysses with like the teams you want me to do. But this spy abyss, unfortunately, it's a little bit easy. And also, by the way, guys, don't forget, we will get new Imaginarium City. I don't know, new or set like or reset Imaginarium City in a week, in 7 days, which is crazy. So it means like, let's say, potential 800 Primogems. And yes, I don't think we will get any changes to Xilonen. You know why? Because like at the moment, she's okay, you know, like she's not like something crazy. She's just fine, let's say. She's just like, yeah. Oh yeah, let me farm some books. Unfortunately, I spent all of my books, Xilonen's books on Kinich, so yeah. And yes, I don't have any, but if I'm not mistaken, today is it for real? Oh yeah, okay. Alright. Today is another day. Oh hi, Endure, how are you doing? I don't have... Oh, that's alright, Endure, how are you doing? Welcome. Generally, I don't actually have a team to feed her throughout the pool, my mom. Yes, I mean like... Oh, hi, Catalina.
Worry about
Do you
the
have...
well-being
Yes,
of my
yes,
retinue during my impromptu absence.
yes, Catalina.
I'm sure the good people
I
of
have
the
Kinich,
adventurer.
and if you want me to, I can test him in Spiral Abyss. Cups are life. About Mirak, about like the teams, let me show you like which teams I will use and like which characters I will use with Xilonen. It's going to be...
Wait.
I will try Navia, definitely. I will try Neuvillette, Arlecchino. You can go like DPS Raiden. But you know which team? It's going to be Furina, Xilonen, Raiden, and Shanling maybe. Something like this. Also, you can go Risley if you have Ayaka. I will try Shanling as well as a DPS character. Just for test, you know, why not? Because since Xilonen is not only like the buff and buff, she can also has a healing ability. You can easily use her. It's like she heals, by the way, that healing duration is 13 seconds. And if, like, let's say, if you compare with Bennett, she's better than Bennett in healing. I mean, she heals more. Yes, it depends. You can, like, build your Bennett differently. But overall, Bennett is, you know, like, what I mean by healing better. I mean the numbers. Overall, Bennett is better. You know why? Because you use that Bennett especially for healing and for that buff. And when you get healing, you get that buff as well. Yes, it's within that circle. Sometimes it's not so convenient. But Bennett, it depends. We need to do some testing anyway. I think she is not bad. You know why? Let me compare my Xianyun. Just a second. Xianyun, by using her burst, it lasts for... Yes, it's kind of close to Xianyun, by the way. You know, the same energy cost, the same duration, close to same. It's like for Xilonen is 13 seconds. And the same healing, by the way, because Xianyun also can heal 7k, something like that. But she is a team-wide healing. She is not single target. But Xilonen is a single target. Just keep that in mind. If I'm not... Yes, she's single target. Okay, I pulled for him right now because I had nothing better. I don't know how to build him. Okay, Kathleen, not a problem. Okay, by the way, do you know how to grind for hero weights? Always have 0. Oh yes, hero weights. Let me start with hero weights. Wait, right? You are gonna pull. Well, let me start with hero weights. Hero weights you can get like by, you know, like using your resonance and do like this one ley lines, or you can go like in your, you can use Serenity Pot, you know, this one. I don't know like your adventure rank level, but it has some limitation if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, let me show you. You can go like this, and you can buy 20 Hero Wits book every week for free. Let's say it's only coins. So yeah, it's like 20 Hero Wits every week. Other than that, you can get from chests. If you farm chests, you also can get Hero Wits. And maybe that's it. Oh, and from events. Yeah, it's only sources if I'm not mistaken. About Kinich. Kinich is not so difficult to build, but you need new set. He doesn't need crit rate at all. Weapon, I would say if you don't have any other options, go for craftable one. Let me first show my build. I mean, I farmed a little bit. He's not, let's say he's okay. So yeah, Constellation 0, talents. No need to level up his normal at all. Focus on his skill. And after that, like let's say after level 9 or 10, it's up to you. You can level up like his burst, but his burst is like, I would say yes, it deals some damage, even though multiplier is not so bad, but it's not so useful. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So I wouldn't suggest you to level it up at all. I will keep it on level 1 until I get my Xilonen build completely. Because Xilonen needs that burst and skill. Like skill, yes, and skill as well. Because her skill gives you that skills level gives you debuff, and burst level gives you healing. So, burst gift. Just a second. Let me check. I don't want to misunderstand. Let me check it real quick. Burst gives you, burst level gives you, or defense gives, like it scales on defense, but burst level gives, just a second. Let me check it real quick. Oh yes, yeah. Like level also, it scales. Like if you have higher level of her skill, of her burst, yes, it heals more. About artifacts, like you need Obsidian Codex, it's the best set for him. You can use maybe Marushisi Hunter, by the way, for now, if you have this set. But you know, like in this case, you can use him with Furina, something like that, with a healing. I wouldn't suggest it, but if you don't have any other options, then go for Furina as a team like Furina. If you have her, one Pyro as like Bennett, it's not a bad option. Dia, but you need a healer. Just keep that in mind. But I wouldn't suggest you that. Go for this set. Even though you have a trash set, that's okay. I mean, like, even though like stats are not so great, you still, I would suggest to go for this one. Even with a bad set, since it gives you up to 4% crit rate, you will be alright. I mean, like, at least you can get like 45% crit rate without any substats, so you will be alright. And you can go, by the way, crit rate circlet. In this case, it's up to 70. You know, 76. About the stats, it's like attack, dendro damage, and crit rate, crit damage. It depends on your build. That's it. I mean, he's not so difficult to build, not gonna lie. Weapon, like I would suggest, if you don't have any other options, I would suggest you to go for craftable one. It's not a bad weapon at all, by the way. I'm sorry if I miss some chat, guys. So yeah, I missed some chat. Okay, I'll probably green tomorrow. Yes, okay, like, I wish you best of luck. Can you review my run? Yes, of course, Wendigo. No problem, just write down your in-game ID, I will do that. What does Serenity Pots? Do I have basically ignored it cause for... No, I wouldn't suggest you. You know why, Catalin? Because you can get not only books, you can get like this thing. It's transient resin, which gives you 60 resins once a week. It's not a lot, but in some cases it's useful. So yeah, I would suggest you to go for it anyway. Because it's like, it's really cool to have it, you know? And you can like spend coins. And by the way, if you buy Hero Wits, if you buy this one, and if you buy these ones, you will still can collect coins more than you spend. So yeah, you buy all of the stuff and you will be still okay with the coins. Like yeah, you will not let's say overspend them. So yeah, it's a good addition. My account is relatively old. I think I started it in Leo. Oh, for real, that's crazy actually. How
Peace prevails
oh, okay,
throughout the
I see.
land,
Like
and all things
if you
are made
quit,
new.
if you quit like for like, yeah, it's like, but that's alright. It's, bro. Oh yes, Wendigo, just write down your in-game ID. I will review it, of course, no problem. By the way, fact, I wanted to do Natlan cause free Primo, so I just walked to Natlan. I didn't even do Sumeru on Fontaine. Oh, actually, it's up to you. Fontaine is great, not gonna lie, because Fontaine, like that water part, like underwater part, is just crazy. So yeah, it's just insane. Wills is Sumeru, yes, Sumeru deserts, it's like, I don't like them, to be honest, not gonna lie, it's like these two, like, places. Yeah, it's a little bit annoying, especially with these waypoints. But Fontaine is crazy. Fontaine is just insane. Oh, about more, yes, like, Fontaine's... Does refinement matters on?
I never embark on a journey
Refinement
without a
matters.
good book to
You know,
accompany
no,
me.
I wouldn't suggest you, Catalin. I mean, like, go for R5, etc. No, I wouldn't suggest you. It's not like, yes, of course it matters. It gives you more damage, but it's not so significant. You know why? Because if you in the future can get this weapon, or if you have this weapon, let me show you. I mean, I use Gravestone. If you can get Gravestone in the future, and you know, like, you will get it like from a standard banner, definitely. like sooner or later. This weapon is better than R5 craftable one. So yeah, I wouldn't suggest you because of that. Like go for R1, you will be completely okay. Yes, a little bit less damage, but that's alright. I mean, it's not so significant difference. So, but this one is crazy. Yes, this one gives like pretty good stats for him. For like kinich. I'm just planning Kokomi as a healer and Hydra applier. Hopefully I can get Raiden in 5.1. Raiden, I can get Raiden 5.1 and be able to hyperbloom. Oh, about hyperblooming, by the way, Kat. You don't need Raiden to do that. If you have Cookie Shinobu, you can do Cookie Shinobu with Kokomi. You know why? Because Kokomi, even though Kokomi is a range character, Cookie Shinobu skill has pretty good range. So you will be completely okay. I mean, like, if you have Cookie Shinobu, by the way. And I would say for Hyperbloom, especially of field, even though her talent, like duration, is only 12 seconds, with Constellation 2 is 15 seconds, it's okay. I mean, you just need to get used to it. Yes, Raiden in some cases better, but this one is not bad option at all. Hey, what you use your pyro Siglis? Oh, not yet. I mean, like, you mean like this ones? No. You know why? I want to collect all of them and do it at once. Would be nice. I like, let's say I wanted to do that. You mean like this one, right? Just a second. Yeah, this one. I need 8 more and I will do that. And I will do a video because I saw a couple times. It's so satisfying when you just level up immediately. Oh yeah, I can check it, right? Just a second. Let me check it. How, if I'm not mistaken, like in this part of like map, we have only 108. Is that you blessing, right? Yeah. Oh no. My bad. Yeah, playing for a long time and don't know how to. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, I don't know, like, and by the way, I can get a lot of Primogems. I forgot about that. It's 100 for real. They increase that, yeah, right? Yes, you cannot, like, yeah, offer all. I will do it later. Anyway, it's only, I'm only like 8 Oculus. Oh, you mean Seagulls. I'm sorry, yeah, my bad. I mean, like, you mean like this one. Yeah, I always, yeah, just a second. My bad, my bad. You mean like this ones. You know, like, I don't know, like, it's like, maybe yes, if they give something, I need to check the shops. Yeah, my bad. I'm sorry, guys. No, don't worry. I know who Furina is already saw the quest. I mean, I don't know who Furina. I want Cookie so bad, but I still have. Oh yeah, actually yes, Catalin. Like, I would say Cookie is like, you know, like, if you ask me, if you want Hyperbloom Raiden, if you want Raiden only for Hyperblooming, I wouldn't suggest you to go for Raiden at all. You know why? Yes, Cookie is a little bit different character. She is a little bit difficult to use. Raiden is obviously, let's say, because of 25 seconds, she is better. But for Hyperblooming, Cookie does better. You know why? Hyperblooming does AoE, but Raiden is coordinated attack. Sometimes Raiden can just miss that. Yes, Raiden good for range attackers, definitely, especially as a character like Kinich and characters like Neuvillette. She is great, not gonna lie, especially for Neuvillette Hyperbloom. Let me try it, by the way. Yes, I did that a lot, guys, but just like, so Hyperblooming, like, for Neuvillette, it's just crazy, not gonna lie. Good team. But, you know, like, it still depends. You still can use Cookie Shinobu with Neuvillette anyway. Oh yeah, why does the Traveler not have pyro powers here? Oh yeah, about that, by the way, guys. I have a theory about, like, I will, oh hi Rich, how are you doing? I will publish a video tomorrow, but I can tell you something about that if you don't mind. It's not like, we will get, by the way, you know that we should get like 7 heroes, right? We have Xilonen, we have Yansan, we have Mualani, we have Kinich, we have Chaska, and most likely Citlali. Like Chaska is going to be Animal, Citlali is going to be Cryo, but the Pyro one, you know who is going to be? It's not Mavuika, it's going to be a Traveler, and he will get ancient name, by the way. So yeah, that's crazy. And if I don't know if you like already know that or like so, but yes, I will like post the video tomorrow. So yeah, just like if you have a time, if you will get some time, etc., just watch that video. So yeah, he will get ancient name. And what does it mean? If he get ancient name, it means he might get some Night Soul blessing mechanic, maybe. And if so, he can be pretty good in Natlan. Maybe something like, you know, like some kind of Bennett, but only within Natlan would be nice, actually, you know. Yes, it's a little bit frustrating, not gonna lie. You know why? Even though Kinich is not so bad, using Kinich in Natlan, then go for other regions, it's so bad. You know why? Because it's completely different character, not gonna lie. And by the way, mualani as well. And Xilonen is going to be as well. And Chaska is going to be the same. All of these characters, let's say yes, for Xilonen, her debuff and buff function will stay on her, but that exploration mechanic will be different. Let's say for Kinich is like in Natlan you can use double jump. Also you can use some fruits, you know, like to do some damage, which is cool. But outside Natlan is only one jump. It's not so useful. Yes, you can do something if you don't have, but if you have Xianyun, by the way, Xianyun is just crazy for exploration, not gonna lie. For me, she's number 1 at the moment, and maybe, just maybe, I will go for her constellation. At least I will try to get constellation 1, because just like she's so good, even though she's useless in DPS, completely useless. Mualani deals so much damage, it's ridiculous. I don't know why her scaling is so high. Because you know why, Kathleen? Because she has a lot of problems. That's why. And that's why, and also that's why Hoyoverse decided to fix her. In 5.1, she will get some fixes. Even though she deals so much damage, you can miss some damage by using her skill and her burst. You lose like a lot of hits. You miss a lot of hits, especially when enemies are so fast. Let's say not so fast, fast enough. So yeah, in this case it's difficult to use her. That's why she has so much damage. Yes, when you fight against single target, she's okay. She's okay, but you know, like multi-waves, it's not good for her. Like spreaded enemies, like when they're like one appears like different like places on a field, it's also not so great. She like, yeah, she has some problems, unfortunately, but that's all right. Xianyun is saver of Hydro. Xianyun is a 5-star. Actually, guys, if you ask me, oh, Byra, like
the desert's a tough adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything.
Did you see the glitch where Kinich can
whether
fly
you take
and
on the
launch it
challenge
forever?
is
Oh yeah, I
entirely
saw
up
that,
to you.
Kathleen. I saw that, but you know, like, I saw that, but yes, I will try it anyway. Yeah, right. Need sleep. Oh, bye bye, Rohit. Bye bye. Okay, actually, I gotta sleep now. Good night. Good night. Good night, Kathleen. So yeah, let me try this one. I mean, it's Hyper Bloom, yes, for Kathleen, but still, let me try it anyway.
Let's get down to business.
Everyone's okay? Shine down! Look alive!
Be sanctified. My blade. Bow your head.
Make yourselves at home!
Finally, how's that? To the berry. Cut down. Yes. Settle down. The tides beckon.
I see everything.
Let's get it up! Bow your head. Unfortunate fault. Onward, friends. Onward.
The Temple of Wisdom.
So yeah, like it's pretty good team actually, not gonna lie, especially with Dia. But if you have like Dia Constellation too, she's just crazy, especially good for Neuvillette. So yeah, would be nice to get. So yeah, in this case, what I wanted to show that yes, Cookie Shinobu is not so, I would say, useful for Neuvillette, because like yes, you can go like some, you still can go with Cookie, you know why? Because Dia gives you resistance to interruption, but since you need Cookie Constellation too, unfortunately. Let me try with Cookie and you will show, you will see that. Actually. Oh yeah, guys, if it's late for you, don't worry about that. Yeah, go like get some sleep. I mean, it's like I know it's like that's completely okay. So let me go with Cookie Shinobu instead of like, since Dia can gives you resistant to interruption, you still can use Cookie. And in this case, you can even go with, let's say, Traveler, you know, instead of Nahida. Because Nahida's buff, I mean Elemental Mastery, is like useless for, especially for this team, because she gives Elemental Mastery only for active character. Yeah. I will check that glitch, by the way. Yes, I saw that glitch, like when you can like, but they will fix it, definitely. I mean, like, because like even now Kinich has some like problems, so yeah, they definitely will fix that. My friend has level 20. For real. Actually, you know, like, let's say Dia is a little bit specific character, and you know why? In some cases she is not so. Let's say if you notice that I usually use since my Dia is Constellation 0, like Constellation 1 now, I don't use with any other Hydra characters, you know. Yes, I can use with Arlecchino, it's okay, but mostly with Neuvillette, you know, like yeah, Kinich, yes now, but yes, back then with Alhaitham is not a great option. So yeah, because of that Constellation, like as soon as I get Constellation 2, I will use her with Shinchu. Try that with Xilonen, because in this case, like that synergy, I mean like duration for her skill, will be alright to use it. Even though like she has like normal ICD, like she deals like, she activates like pyro application and damage every 2.5 seconds, it's still okay. I mean, you know, but it's alright. What weapon Xilonen use? About weapon is defensive weapon, but you know, like I will go for craftable first. By the way, guys, I wouldn't suggest you to create that craftable now. You know why? Because maybe we will get that craftable at least one copy for free, as we got like Claymore, Polearm, and that Ring of Yach, that catalyst for mualani. Most likely some web event. You know, at least one copy. Yo, my idea was stuck at level 1 for half a year. That's alright. Until I thought of trying her with mualani. Oh yeah, with mualani she's okay. By the way, yes, it's good to have like with Constellation, but even without Constellation she's normal. I mean like... Alright, let me try Cookie. Why Cookie is also can be good? Because Dia gives you resistance to interruption.
Let's get down to business.
Share my knowledge.
Silence! Our mighty be humbled!
Buckle up! Our bond is strong!
One strike was a...
And if you notice, guys, I kill enemies more faster than with Raiden. And you know why? Because even though her attacks, I mean like Cookie Shinobu's attack, activates every 2.5 seconds, if I'm not 2.5 seconds, for Raiden is 0.9, Raiden has coordinated attack. In some cases, she just miss, that's it. you know, even though she attacks more and she is more comfortable because of 25-second duration. I would say Cookie Shinobu with Constellation 2 is better for hyper blooming especially, and for, let's say, for Alhaitham. Because yes, you can use Raiden with Alhaitham, but Raiden with Alhaitham with Raiden, I'm sorry, is not so good. Cookie in this case, but Alhaitham is way better.
Settle down. Hurry up. Freshness preserved. This one's well done. Unfortunate fall. You're not going anywhere.
Out of my way! Stand with me!
No shouldn't get careless. Silence.
I see everything!
Just said. Flash frost.
Yeah, let me, because
Look alive! Dissipate!
Bow your head. Don't get in the way.
so yeah, like because of that resistance to interruption, you're completely safe with that. Like it's safe as like using Cookie Shinobu in like short distance. Until I saw that, I think of getting Nahida for more EM boost, like 2, 3. Yes, 250 Mirak, you're right. I mean, like if you have like 1k elemental mastery, by using that burst, and if you within that circle per burst, you can get up to 250, but it's for active character only. Just keep that in mind. It's not like for your team. It's not a team wide. I joined for 1 second to mention this, but you should build. Oh no, I don't. But you should build alloy for real. I mean, I have alloy, but you know, you know why I don't want to build alloy. I will explain, because you know, like alloy is a character which like we will not get any other options whatsoever. And if you notice that, it's only Constellation 0. Yes, she is maybe fun to play, not gonna lie, but because of this, I don't want to do that, you know? So yeah, that's a problem with alloys. That's the only problem. Because like, let's say I have Diona, Constellation 6, which I like a lot. She's just crazy character, by the way. Yes, she's level 75, but at level 71, she's okay. I'm saving for cabbage, for real. You can buy it from shop. I can give it. Alright. Oh, cabbage Archon. Oh, Nahida.
I created another universe and founded paradise. For I, Fischl, and the Prinzessin der Verirrten.
Oh yes, Miracle. Like it's actually yes, because like Nahida is you can use Nahida with like on field, by the way, also. Like you know why? She is a pretty good DPS character, but you need to build her properly. And that's it. You need to give her a little bit like more crit rate. Not like, you know, she doesn't need so crazy crit rate, because one of her passive gives you up to 24% crit rate out of elemental mastery. Just keep that in mind, if you have enough. If you have 1k elemental mastery. Oh wait, bye bye Sino, bye bye. So, if you have a question about Xilonen, by the way, guys, like if she works for your account, if you need to go for her, she's like cool. She can be useful, like her skill can be useful. I wouldn't say in overworld, but you still can use her. Unfortunately, all of her exploration mechanic, which like, yeah, rolling on the walls or mountains, it's like you cannot use that outside Natlan. So that's why I decided to bench my kinich. Yes, kinich in Natlan is okay, kinich in Spire Abyss is okay, Oh, let me do a couple rounds if you may. I did it yesterday, but still, because like change, I get some upgrade for my artifacts. And because of that, it would be nice to test it. For his teams, by the way, like, let's say I tested it a couple times. There are only 2 teams, in my opinion, which can be pretty useful. It's like Furina, Kinich, Dia, Bennett. This one, it's not a bad team. Also, you can use with... Also, you can go like this team. It's also a good team. It depends. You know why? It depends on an enemies. Let's say for a first half, since you need Pyro and 1 Hydro, you cannot use like this team. But for the second half, yes, you can go like with Emily. Emily is not a bad character at all, but just keep that in mind. If you use Kinich with this team, you need to go at least 1 character with Diput. You know why? To increase Kinich damage. And I switch my Dia to Diput. In case of Emily can, like, if your Dia or you don't have Dia and use Xianling, then I wouldn't suggest to switch Xianling to Diput. It's better to go like Emily with Diput. You know why? Xianling deals personal damage, and that damage is pretty good. Unfortunately, Xianling might be not so useful, like, let's say, not so convenient to use. You know why? Because when you use Kinich skills and you go around an enemy, he increases that distance, and it might harm your damage, which is a problem. So yeah, you need to go right and left, something like this, you know, to keep that distance. If you go around the enemy, the distance increases, and that's bad. So it's not a bug or something, it's like the way how Kinich uses that skill, because like it can keep him safe out of damage, like getting some hits. That's why I would say Dia is like not a bad option. Also, Dia gives you resistance to interruption for Kinich and can be like, yeah, can save him. Also, if you don't have Furina, you can go Xinchu, by the way. So yeah, Xinchu is not a bad option at all. Let me go Xinchu and try it. Oh, my bad. Yeah, her build is really sadly. I need to steal Wanderer weapon with Ziv. For what? Oh, you mean like, oh, you know what? Like Miraka, you can go not with Ziv. You know why? Let me show you. Back then, before getting Nahida, I just level up like this weapon. You can go. Oh. You know, like you can go sacrificial fragments. You can go with Ziv. You can go Favonius Codex. You can go this one, which is like Magic Guide. It's not a bad, by the way, weapon at all, because it gives elemental mastery. So if you like, let's say, you just need to test. If you're okay with yeah, let me refine it. I forgot. So yeah, you know why? Because in some cases, this weapon might be not so good. If you have 1k elemental mastery, no, actually it's okay, not gonna lie, I use this weapon as well. But in some cases, if you don't have enough elemental mastery, let's say like you need some, I would say this one might be better. Because, you know why? Because you need that elemental mastery to get like 250 bonus for your active character, for vaping, especially for mualani. So yeah, like let's say for mualani, I would say like go this weapon. This one sacrificial or magic guide, which is a 3-star weapon, by the way. Easy to like level up, and it's free. And also like damage, like increased damage against opponents affected by Hydro or Electro. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I mean, like I wouldn't suggest to go with this, even though with this can give you like 480 elemental mastery. you know, like it's only 30 seconds. It has like 30 seconds like cooldown. Let's say it can only occur in, every 30 seconds. Also, instead of that, you can get attack buff or elemental damage buff, which is not okay for overall team DPS. So yeah, more consistent elemental mastery would be nice, in my opinion.
I hear the voice of fate.
Also,
Speaking
her
my
signature,
name in
but
humble-
I wouldn't suggest you to go for that signature. You know why? Yes, that signature gives you 254 elemental mastery, but... Oh yes, I should start it. Okay. To be honest, I don't know about Xilonen. I'm thinking to wait her around, you know, until then. We'll just watch some. No problem. By the way, I will do like you have sacrificial level. What? You have sacrificial fragments. Oh yes, ma'am. Well, I didn't get it. What? It's our 5 sacrificial fragments, yes. I have couple if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I have like, it's with it. Yeah, I have this one as well. Oh yeah, I want to refine this one. Just a second. Yeah, no need to keep that. I don't use this weapon, even though this weapon might be good for, you know, for Kiching, also for Bennett. If you want to use DPS Bennett, it's not a bad option, but I wouldn't suggest it. Maybe Kichinkas might be a little bit better because of, you know, like it's increased damage against opponents affected by Pyro or Electro. Not a bad weapon, by the way, but, you know, it's a 4-star. If you don't have any other options, then yes. Oh, hi Maria. Razor, Nahida, Toma, Candice. Does it have synergy? You know, like you can use this team, but this team is a little bit like, it has some problems. You know why? Most likely you use this team for, I don't know, like your Toma build and Razor build. Is Razor with, oh yeah, you just, because I don't know if Bennett is used because it confuses Razor burst or because of Pyro effect. I want to try use C6 Candice with him. About that, like I don't know which like archetype you play. I mean, like, you know, like this team, since if you know, like when you do like Dendro Hydro and let me show you. I have all of these characters. My Toma is like so yeah, let me do that. Just a second. This team, like this one has problems, and you know why? Because you use mostly Toma for the defensive utility because of shield, etc. You use Razor as a main DPS, most likely. You use Nahida as a supportive character, and you use Dia, right? Oh, Candice, I'm sorry. You use Candice for like Hydra applications. The problem is,
I'll watch your back.
so yeah, the problem is, like when Dendro meets Hydro, you create cores. When you attack with Razor Electro, you can activate this course and do Hyper Bloom damage. So yeah, but when you attack with Toma, you can do like Burgeon damage, which is harm for your team. So if you ask me, Bennett and Toma is not good for this team at all. I would say maybe Barbara if you ask me. But if you want to check your Candice with Bennett, it's completely different team. So I mean, like Nahida is not so good fit with that. Yes, you can use Toma as a shielder, you know, but and Nahida with a prototype Amber to do some healing. Yes, maybe. Just let me try it. Because like she is not main DPS, she's supportive characters, as you know. She's a like shielder, etc. So yeah. So yeah, let me try and some them. I don't know, like, oh yeah, maybe against like this ones. But I still would suggest you to go this team. It's better to like change some, like, let's say Toma is not, it's, oh yeah, it's like, it's a set for my, and what's the weapon? Oh yeah, it's free. Let me switch that weapon at least and go for some recharge. Toma is a character who needs a lot of energy recharge, like crazy amount of energy recharge, unfortunately. And we don't have any free to play, right? Yeah, it's only attack, etc. something, yeah, and crit rate. And we don't have so much, like the best one is like Favonius, but it depends because yeah. Yeah, let me go like this one. Switch, yes. Oh. It's called Rainbow Team. What? Rainbow Team? I mean, like, Rainbow Team. Actually, not gonna lie, I never heard about that. Maybe.
Fire it up! Yield! Yeah.
Everyone hold hands!
Oh! I kill you!
So yeah, it's not a great
Hey,
to choose this ones, but still.
make yourselves at home!
Flee! We shall prevail!
Check this out! I got you covered!
I see everything!
Do your worst!
Rainbow Team for real.
Fire it up!
I mean, yes, maybe you can, but you know, like Razor in this case is like, I would say, if you play out of Virgin, then Razor is a little bit waste for this team. It's better to go for Bennett, let's say like this team. In this case, yes, I would suggest you can go like this team, you know? Because like one of these characters, right, like either Razor or Toma is useless. You can go this team.
You want me on your team?
So yeah, something like this would be nice because of healing, etc. And you can do burden damage. So yeah, in this case, it will be better. I might just use two different builds for... Oh, hi fellow. What about Xilonen's going on? Oh, it's nothing. Like, just a second. Yo, I might just use two different builds for Nahida. I might use her in mualani wave, yes. Mualani wave, Nahida. Oh, yes, you can team or spread, aggravate, Alhatem, yes. By the way, for Alhatem, she's just crazy. Not only with these teams, like you can use Hyper Bloom spread, you can use Burgeon. You know why she's also good in Burgeon? Because she's a range attacker. She can like mark 8 enemies at the same time, which is cool. So yeah.
I see everything!
Don't get too close!
Everybody stand back! Too easy! Huh? Why do they never miss?
This way, Furina!
Impressive. Hear my prayer.
So it also depends the enemy. I mean, like Rainbow Team. Okay, I will check that actually. I never use this team. Not gonna lie. What about 155 resin? How much was that? 155 resin? Yeah, like how much was that? You didn't see his fragile resin? $155 is a lot, by the way. I mean, like, if you mean like 155 tried for real, that's crazy actually. I don't have so much. I try to keep only 100s about that, but still 155 is crazy. About Xilonen, by the way, it's like
Fire it up!
Let's light it up!
I don't know, like Mari, if you ask me, like this team is mostly like for Virgin, I would say it's better to use like this team instead of like Rainbow. Just let me write it down. I mean, like I will check that team, Rainbow team, for real. I never use that team because, you know why? Let's say I use Virgin and Hyperbloom on the same, but not in this one. I use like this team mostly. I use, let's say, completely not the same but close to it. I use like this team comp and I like it a lot. It's like Dia, it's Neuvillette, it's Raiden and Nahida. So yeah, I like this team
boss.
because this team, yeah, gives me a lot. I don't know if it's called Rainbow or something because it's the same characters, like close to the team you showed, yeah, you told me about, like Razor, right? Like Candice, Toma and Nahida. But still, like, since this team has main DPS, which is Neuvillette, and his range, I'm completely okay with like Virgin in this team. But with Toma and Candice, they are like melee attackers. Yes, they are both shielder, like they can do like defense. Maybe I will check that in just a second. Let me just write down this team. Toma is not a bad character. Unfortunately, Toma needs like some constellations, and Toma needs crazy amount of energy recharge. That's a problem with Toma. About Candice, by the way, Candice is a great character, not gonna lie. I like her a lot, and especially her eyes. You know, like it, like her eyes, like like in different colors, which is crazy. Which Archon quest you like the most? Oh my. I guess it's like why that was. My Archon quest for me are like, you know, like maybe Raiden Archon quest because of Kazuha. Maybe Raiden's Archon quest, but I also like all of the Albedo's World quest and like other quests, actually, not gonna lie, because all of them so far, we had 2 if I'm not mistaken, all of them was just insane. One of them was in like Dragonspine, another one in Mondstadt if I'm not mistaken, something like this, and they both was just insanely crazy. Alright, let me do one run. What is? Can you check how much fragile resin? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, but it was for me. I'm sorry, like Miracle. Yes, of course I can check. I thought it was like not for me. Yes, fragile. You mean this ones? It's like 95. I use couple. I try to not like exceed this number over 100. If I get some, I just try to use it immediately. You know why? Because it's. Yeah, I already like level 60, you know, adventure rank, and if I get a character, I try to build him, but try to build that character. So yeah, it's 95 for me, and plus this one, transient one. Oh, hi Tanuki, how are you doing? Hello. I felt high during Night Archon quest. Felt high. Oh yeah, actually, Toma, yeah, Toma is kinda, yeah. Oh, was Shanling, Birch, Vape? Shanling is great, by the way, in vaping. If you have her Constellation 4 with that Pyronada extended, like up to 40%, she is good. Not gonna lie, I like her. The only problem is, like, you need some battery for her, or you need a lot of energy recharge. In this case, let me try her. In this case, yes, like, let me try like this thing. Sucrose.
Chivalry will never die.
But she is good. Sad Shanling. Oh my god, maybe Mavuika and... No, I don't think so. You know why? Because, like, let's say, even Xilonen cannot like cancel Kachina. But because even though Kachina is a 4-star, she, as you know guys, can like give you several buffs at the same time. Also, yes, she's a little bit difficult to use sometimes because of that skill like hold and like quick tap. I mess it like a lot because it's difficult for me. I don't know why, because other characters can use like, yeah, it's anyway, it's my problem. But overall she's not bad. Because of that, I don't think they can like cancel Xianyun at all. Because you know why? Because Xianyun is a great character, even though she's a little bit like not so good in applying pyro time to time, but still she's okay. Yeah. 25, nice. Mihoyo with 4-5. Oh, Miraki, but it, like, you know, like why? I just like, let's say, I don't use them immediately, even though I need some, like, let's say, at the moment I need some artifacts for my, not gonna lie, for my Xilonen, you know, but still, I'm completely okay with, like, the artifacts I have, you know. I already have, like, 2 4-piece set, if I'm not mistaken, like, this one is flower. It's not bad, by the way. You was told me like what is, you see, like crit rate and crit and defense, which is good. No energy and energy recharge as well. I will use it definitely. I have like, yeah, flat defense. That was so sad actually. Only one. Anyway, this one is also flat, back to back, by the way. This one is defense and energy recharge. No need to create like crit damage at all. This completely trash defense, but it's defense. Another one, and another one. So yeah, I'm okay with artifacts, but still I need like a complete 2 4-piece to like use on my Kachina and on my Xilonen. And also
just need a moment
I
to
need
quickly...
some artifacts for my kinich as well. Cool. Rosaria, Xianyun, Kaya, Benny. Isn't saying yes, I agree with you. Rosaria, Xianyun, Kaya, and Bennett is crazy team. It's Melt team, and it's I'm sorry. And you know what? You know that team is insane team, not because of Xianyun, but because of Kaya. Kaya can apply cryo pretty good, and also Kaya can be good for Arlecchino Melt team as well. You know, especially with Constellation 6, because if she gets Constellation 6 instead of like 3, like it's, I don't know how it calls, like it's like some waves around him, something like that. Instead of 3, you get like 4. Just a second. Oh, it's like... Just a second. Oh yeah, what will generate 1 additional icicle. You know, like one, it's called icicle, yeah. 1 additional icicle, which is 4. It's not bad, especially with I saw, like yes, 3 is more than enough, but 4 is better. So yeah, he's great character. Ben and Xianyun. Oh yeah, alongside with Shinchu. Well, where your English accent came from? Dear speaker. It's like comes from different languages, that's why. Kaya C6, really? How is that possible? It's possible. Unfortunately, Kaya, yes, I agree with you. Kaya is, like, I mean, not only Kaya, as you know, like Kaya, Amber, and Lisa is the only characters which cannot be, you cannot get these characters from a premium banner. You can get only from a shop or from standard banner, that's it. So yeah, that's crazy. For me, yes, like, Kaya is Constellation 1, Lisa is Constellation 3, and Amber is Constellation 1 as well, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Oh, hi STXR. I am 2090 wishes. Saved for Xilonen by the end of this patch. I will have 45 cents. To do. I hope I can. Oh yeah,
what was that?
Like, I wish you best of luck, STXR. And if you have DPS characters, by the way, she is big cool. Unfortunately, you need DPS characters for Xilonen. Yes, you can use her like for exploration easily, but just keep that in mind. Most of this exploration kit is not playable outside Natlan, which is bad. So yeah, like I tried Kinich couple times there and here, like in Sumeru, in a Fontaine, but yes, that's a little bit problem. So yeah, like because like in Natlan he's way more useful. Outside Natlan he's kinda yeah. He's still okay, but yeah. Alright, let me try this team.
Off we go! Going in! Witness the power of Gugwa!
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Rain outlines your...
Yeah, this team is crazy, not gonna lie, it's just insane team. I don't use Kaya so much, not gonna lie, you know why? Because I have Rosaria C6. For me, Rosa is better, I would say. But I will build a Kaya and Lisa as soon as I can get like Constellation 6, both of them. Lisa definitely, but Kaya will sing for that. Cool. I skip Kazuha, I need her. So bad. Oh, you mean Sucrose? Yes, if you don't have Kazuha, Sucrose is the way. Defense, finally. Okay, okay. I will keep it. Oh, Sucrose, yes. And you know what? If you I assume that you like melt and wave teams, and if you like melt and wave teams, by the way, Sucrose is better than Kazuha. And you know why? Because Sucrose gives you elemental mastery as well. Kazuha doesn't do that. She can swill and do and can give like 75 up to 75% like I'm sorry 70%, 75 elemental mastery. You need constellations though, right? For me she's constellation 6, yeah. Oh yeah, this one. Oh yeah, this one. It's like passive. Elemental mastery by an amount of 20%. Yeah, if you have enough, let me check. I don't have enough, but still it's okay. I mean, like it's because of weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Say I used like Protect Amber. Let me switch that. I used her in Spiral Abyss a couple times. So yeah, now it's like yeah. I have many DPS, Navia, Hutao, Ganyu, Ayaka, Neuvillette, Red. Okay, actually yes, if you have, by the way, about these characters, I will, like, for me, you can use with all of them. I would say maybe, like, Ganyu is kinda, like, it's up to you. But Ayaka, Neuvillette, Raiden, yes. Hutao and Navia, yes. I will do the same. Also Shanling, by the way, you know why? Shanling is a great character, and you can use Shanling with that Xilonen and get a pretty good DPS. Not gonna lie, I will check that definitely. And this team is national team, if I'm not mistaken. It's a Sucrose national team. About skipping Kazuha, by the way, fellow, it's like kinda, you know, like I would say it depends which character you got, instead of Kazuha, because we had Mualani. I would say yes. You know why? Because let's say if you have Sucrose, then yes, you can skip Kazuha. But if you don't have Sucrose, Kazuha is not a bad option, by the way. Yes. And compare with Mualani, and if your account is pretty new, yes, you can go, like, better to go for Mualani because she's DPS character, and you can get Sucrose anyway, sooner or later. But Sucrose is crazy. And by the way, you need couple constellation for her, Constellation 1 and 2. It's not must-have constellation, but it's better to have both of them. I mean, these two constellations. Yanfei work with Neuvillette set. Neuvillette set, yes, if you use Furina. Like that Marushi Hunter, yes. Sino, Cryo is no more. Actually, you know, fellow, you know, like many players wouldn't agree with you, not gonna lie, because they like Cryo. Just keep that in mind. Xilonen Constellation 2 can give 60 crit damage to Hydro, which is like, you know, crazy additional damage. And also, as soon as we get Snezhnaya, 2 Snezhnaya, we can get some crazy characters, Cryo character. Even though Cryo at the moment, yes, I agree with you, I don't use Cryo so much. Like only Rosa. For me, like it's like Rosa and Diona. It's 2 characters which I use a lot. Yes, because like Rosa is just crazy. Yeah, kinda. Your fav characters. Oh, about that, like, you know, like I don't have that. Like I have couple characters, which like my favorite one is Yelan, 5-star, and 4-star Rosa. So it's 2 my favorite characters. Not gonna lie. Even though I don't use Yelan so much, I prefer to use Xinchu more than Yelan. But Yelan is like, she's crazy. By the way, her story quest is also was just insane. Is that in that underground chasm? It was just insane. Oh, hi, Icy, how are you doing? Live on Twitch as well? No, unfortunately, only on YouTube. Geo recently updated a lot. Geo, yes, Geo, you know, like it's Geo is, I wouldn't say Geo is super popular, but yes, I know many players just like this use that mono Geo teams. You know, and that Xilonen, by the way, will give pretty good. Unfortunately, you cannot use mono Geo with Xilonen. You can, but in this in that case, Xilonen is going to be DPS character. So yeah. Which is, you know, like maybe she can be and do some numbers, but if you go with the characters like Xilonen, Goro, Yunjin, yes, guys, like mentioned Yunjin as well, and Bennett, actually it's not a bad team at all. And you know, like you don't even, yes, you need Bennett, because like when she is DPS mode, in DPS mode, her burst works like as a buff, not as a healing. Well, a cryo DPS is nothing without Shenhe. And no, like we have, like not like that. Most likely you don't have Risley. Risley is okay with Melt. By the way, it's not a bad character at all. But overall, I would say yes, only Risley is okay. I don't use any other characters. And Shenhe, yes, Shenhe is like, you know, like using Shenhe with like any cryo characters with Shenhe, it's super expensive. You know why? Because just imagine you get a 5-star supportive character, which can like it's a little bit expensive. Like Electro, let's say Raiden has 4-star, Ito has a 4-star. We have Chivalrous, which is crazy for Pyro and Electro. We also have Faruzan, which is crazy for Animal. So yeah, we have a lot of supportive characters. But for Cryo, we don't have any, like, yes, we have Rosa. Rosa is great, by the way, because like, but Rosa for Risley, I don't know, like, because he moves when he do some damage, you know, like, and when he use that, since Rosa's circle she creates by using her burst, it's not so huge, you know, and you can just go out of that circle by using Risley's burst, if I'm not mistaken, you know. Hoping to see one Xilonen with. Wish you best of luck, I see. But you know what? If you ask me about like Constellation 1 Xilonen or like Web Weapon, I would suggest you to go for Constellation 0 and Weapon instead of Constellation 1, but it's up to you. You know why? Yes, you get resistant to interruption and some more like, it's phlogiston, right? Like something like this, but it's only for exploration. So it's like would be better to go for Constellation 2 instead of Constellation 1. Maybe you will go in the future, but that weapon is not a bad option. So yeah, like I mean Xilonen and that weapon, it's a good option. But it's up to you anyway, it's your Primogems, you can do whatever you want. Okay, let me go this time. Let me try Kinich, because I just like get some upgrade for him. Oh yeah, I want to try Shinchu. I just forgot about that. So yeah. Shenhe is most you know, it depends. You know, like actually with that outfit, do you remember that it was Lantern, if I'm not mistaken? So yeah, that's two outfit with Ganyu and Shenhe. Yes, was crazy. I have some like videos on my channel about like outfits. So yeah, they look fun, I would say. I prefer Xilonen actually, not gonna lie. Alright, let me go this time.
My people are used to the desert life.
It's my lucky day.
What's one
Teamwork is strength! Let me weave you a verse. No, my sword!
How's this? Shadow the past. Mine to command.
Everybody stand back! No, my sword! Rain cutter! Buckle up!
Target acquired. For the Lord of the Night!
Glory to its none can bear! Let's light it up! Going in! Measly insects! Let me weave you.
I got him cornered.
Oh my god, let me start again, yes. I messed up. I mean, the damage is not bad, but you know, like, it because of Blessing. Blessing gives you up to 80% more damage when you in a Night Soul Blessing state, so yeah. Well, let's see, maybe I get R1 or a Constellation. It's up to you, by the way, I see. But you know why? Because Constellation 1 only... Let me check it. Constellation 1... So yeah, Xilonen Night Soul points and like phlogiston consumption in her Night Soul Blessing state is decreased by 30%, and her Night Soul points time limit is extended by 45%. So yes, let's say it's mostly, if I'm not mistaken, for exploration. It's good for that. Also, she gives you additional resistance to interruption to all nearby party members. It's great, not gonna lie, it's good because coefficient is 0.25. It's better than Shinchu gives you. But let's say getting that weapon will give you more, because you know, like, yes, if you don't have, let's say, Constellation 1 Neuvillette and Constellation 1 Arlecchino, which like gets resistant to interruption, then maybe yes, Constellation 1 makes sense, but just keep that in mind, it's not damage, you know? Let's say it's only quality of life Constellation, not damage. But her second Constellation, yes. So I would suggest you to go for Constellation 1 first, and if you have, like, can get enough Primogems to get Constellation 2, let's say Constellation 2 is better than Constellation 0 and her signature weapon. But Constellation 0 and R1, her signature, is not so expensive, you know? Let's say it's good. It's more than enough to, like, and it's not so expensive. So yeah, it depends on your Primogems overall. For me, I will go for Constellation 0, like without any Constellation. I don't like want Constellation at all. I usually don't use my Primogems on Constellations, and you know why? Because I think it's like useless. Yes, it gives you more options, more damage, more like flexible gameplay, and of course powerful character. But you know, like, you can clear all of this, like all the, let's say, difficult challenges, spiral abyss, etc. with Constellation 0 characters, so I'm okay with that. But weapon, yes, weapon is not bad option, because you can switch that weapon anytime you want, but you cannot cancel constellations. So yeah, if you get constellations, they are always on that character. Follow yellow more than Shenhe. You're bad at choice. Shenhe eyes are mistake. Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, like, it's only like, you know, like, it's about the preference. If you like Shenhe, why not? I mean, like, I'm okay with yellow. So yeah, it's... Oh, come on, Miracle. Nahidas. Nahidas olmamış. That's FBI, something like that. Miracle, you know. I will pull for Xilonen and Nahida weapon banner. Nahida weapon banner for real. Oh my. You know, like Nahida, you need that stuff for Homa. Oh, it's up to you. I wouldn't suggest you, but it's up to you. Weapon, if I'm not mistaken, gives 25.6. You're right. And to max out, you need, yes, exactly. You're completely right with that, I see. But you can get that defense, you know why? Because her Ascension, like Xilonen Ascension is defense. If you go even with standard weapon, I mean like craftable one, you get like 69% plus 16% from when you use her elemental skill at R1. At R5 is 32, I mean craftable one. Also, if you go like defense circlet and defense goblet, you will be completely okay. You even don't need to use defense sand. You can use energy recharge. So for me, her build is going to be like energy recharge sand, defense goblet and defense circlet and defense weapon. So yeah, I most likely I will go like this. Well, the speaker. Oh, that's alright, fellow. That's alright. Oh yeah, I got your point. That's alright, fellow.
Whoever pays the most is your new boss.
That's alright, fellow. No, yeah, no offense whatsoever. I remember pulling Xianyun just cause I like. Oh yeah. A quick question, of course. I'm currently using Sans Defense Goblet and... Oh, actually, you know, like, you know why I wouldn't suggest you to go for like healing bonus? You can to get more healing, but it depends. Because let's say her healing with defense, it's about like with craftable weapon, it's about like 6k. It's more than Bennett gives, by the way. Because Bennett's healing lasts for 12 seconds, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's 12 seconds. Xilonen's healing is 13 seconds and ticks every 1.5 seconds. It gives up to 6 with her craftable weapon and up to 8k with signature weapon. So the more defense you have, the more healing you can get. I would suggest you to go for defense anyway. But it's up to you. Actually, it's not a bad option. You know why defense? I would say because you need that energy recharge. Let's say, as you know, like her energy cost is 70, and it's a lot for off-field character. Especially she is not off-field DPS. She is just off-field support character. You know, and in this case, you need a lot of energy recharge. In my opinion, like 180 is more than enough, but we need some testing. So in this case, I wouldn't suggest you to go for like defense healing bonus. Would be better to go energy recharge defense. Yes, you will get less healing, but you can use that burst more often. I would say defense circle is better and use energy recharge sands. Oh, welcome back,
The
Menzi.
desert's
Welcome
a tough
back.
adversary, but at least it doesn't hide anything.
I'm a man
what
with
you
a
see
taste.
is what you get, and whether you take on the challenge is entirely up to you.
99% of school is cringe. Yeah, actually it's like this. I feel you. Isn't her ER cost 60? No, it's 70. Let me check it again. It's... Oh, maybe. Yeah, maybe you're right. Just a second. Just a second, let me check it real quick. Oh yeah, it's 60, you're right, my bad, it's 60. But you know, like, even though it's 60, you still need a lot. You know why? Because she's not like Yelan, she's not like Shinchu. You know, when Shinchu attacks, and you can, like, he can or she can create some particle back. In case of Xilonen, she just did she will do like couple normal attacks and that's it. You just off-field her, you know, completely. So yeah, in this case, like, she needs a lot of energy recharge. But let's say it's like early, it's my own opinion. Maybe she will need less than that, you know. But yes, it's 60, you're right. I heard Dia can die in natlan lava. Oh yes, actually yes she can. If you like use Dia with her signature set and a lot of HP, yes, she cannot die in lava. You're right. But I use like Pyro King, Pyro Dragon, it's Neuvillette. He's crazy, by the way. I did a short, by the way, today. He's crazy in that lava, by the way, lava environment. Or she's. You all have defense circled with like 60. Also defense sands, but with crit rate crit.
We mercs have
Energy
one
cost was
simple
70,
rule.
but it was changed.
Whoever
Oh,
pays the
maybe,
most
maybe.
is
Oh
your
yeah,
new
my bad.
boss.
I see, my bad. Anyone who tastes us is defense. It doesn't die in lava or dragon spine. Oh yeah, dragon spine, by the way. Yeah, we will get, if you know, guys, in 5.2 we will get new event, like temporary event in like dragon spine, which is cool. Okay, let me try this team again.
Let's get down to business.
Adventure time! Everybody stand up! Rain cutter! Look alive!
Locked on.
Bow before your king! Submit your souls in sacrifice!
Cut down. Who's here?
Let's light it up!
You need to hurry up.
Rain out!
This one's well
Finds your
done.
fate! I'm going in! Witness the power of Kuwa!
I got him cornered.
Just a second. New Albedo. Oh, maybe. Actually, would be nice if you ask me. I see. You know why? I like Albedo a lot. And especially his like quest and world quest. They are so cool. Actually, maybe best of like one of the best in this game. Not gonna lie. Especially last one, you know, where like yeah, when we got that Cinnabar sword.
Let's get down to business.
Teamwork is strength! Let me weave you a verse. Wakula! Rain outlines your fate.
Finally, shadow the past. Mine to command.
Glory to its none dare! Measly insects! You must pay! I'm going in! Rain cutter!
Locked on. For the Lord of the Night.
The dead would bleed! Dragonfire! Let's light it up! No, my sword! Everybody stand back!
I got him cornered.
Teamwork is strength! Witness the power of Kuwa! Rain outlines your fate!
Our cause is as unyielding as ice.
I thought they will give us Primos and Elixir. Oh, for real? That would be nice. Oh. When I started Genshin, I saw Dragon Spine was Cryo Nation. Oh yeah, for me, like, new event coming. With Navi, yeah, Navi is cool. Navi was those Fatui with shield, I just wanna hold them. No, it's not because of that, by the way, it's because of Shinchu. Shinchu is not so cool, but let me try Navia, I'm sorry, Furina, and you will see the difference. With Furina is way more better. Furina is, yeah, way more comfortable. Shinchu is like, with Shinchu this time it's like, I would say, okay. And I'm like, you know, like I'm a little bit struggling with Kinich, not gonna lie, because I don't use him a lot. So yeah, I need to get used to him. He has like completely different playstyle. I get used to like usually like I use Alhaitham. Alhaitham for me is better. Like he's like straightforward games like play style. Is like yeah, but kinich is like.
Let the world collide! Everybody stand up!
Yeah, my bad. Navi about to go bro with Xilonen, Navi, Hypercare Final. Oh yes, actually you can, especially you know which team. I will go with Navia, Furina, Xilonen and Shanling. Not Bennett, you know why? Because Shanling can like give you more, and Furina because yes you can go Bennett, but I think Bennett is not going to be so good. We'll see though, I mean like yeah, we need to do some tests anyway.
Time to shine! Teamwork is strength!
Target acquired.
Cut down.
Look
who's here.
I'm going in!
Fresh.
I got him cornered. Shadow of the past. Mine to command.
Glory to its onion! Pleasure doing business with you.
Yeah, you're so done, Kinich, you're so done, it's like crazy. Yeah, this plan. Now we're about to give with her umbrella 60. Actually, you know, like yes, maybe my like yeah, my highest damage was Navia. It's about, I don't remember which. I can check it. But yes, with actually you can get more than that. You can get more than that. Bene, Furina, Navia, Xilonen. Oh yeah, Bene, Furina, Navia, Xilonen is good, but I think Shanling might be better to create that.
Still,
like it depends, but
that
we'll
one
see.
day they'll be able
Because
to find an oasis
maybe
of their
if you
own
get
and leave
C6
sandstorms
Bennett,
behind for a better life.
yeah, need to do some testing.
Strike a pose! Let mine echo! Teamwork is strength!
Target acquired. For the Lord of the Night.
The dead will blaze! Going in! Let's get it on! Let the world collide!
I got him cornered. Shadow of the past. Mine to command.
Light it up! Everybody stand back! Show me!
Locked up.
It's okay, I mean like yeah, you need to get used to him. I just like cannot use him properly. Like yeah, I need to like I might have pulled Kinich, but that. Oh, you mean like how? Actually, he is not so annoying. Not gonna lie, I thought the same, but he is not so annoying. All right, let me do one domain real quick. I'm waiting for mualani, Furina, Shanling, Xilonen. Yes, actually yes, not a bad team as well.
Think we can run some
MZ.
tests?
Because at the moment, yes, using Furina with mualani is not a good option. Yes, you can go for a healer. Let's say something like Barbara can work. You need like some off-field healer, you know? Oh yeah, let's go like this then.
Make sure to keep up.
Compared to Paimon, I prefer how, yes, actually, yeah. Kinich is a teenager and Neuvillette is a grandpa. I finally found someone I don't like more than Paimon. Didn't so? Oh yeah, someone, yeah, actually. Mualani, Xilonen, Nahida, Yao Yao. Mualani, Xilonen, Nahida, Yao. No, that team is not great. You know why? Because in this case, you cannot get debuff and healing. Like Xilonen consider Anemo and Dendro as geo element. So yeah, just keep that in mind. In this case, you have only one Hydro. So yeah, she will work as a DPS. What about Mualani, Kazuha, Xilonen, Dia? Mualani, Kazuha, Xilonen, Dia. Yeah, you can use this team. Mualani, Kazuha, Xilonen, Dia. Yes. I tried again, but I failed. I failed at the point. Oh, no problem. Like, no worries about that, boy. We will do it tomorrow, definitely. I will contact you before like stream, maybe 1 or 2 hours before stream, and no problem. We will do it tomorrow. Oh yeah, Barbara's skill, by the way. Yeah, you're right. I mean, like, if you use her skill, it's just crazy. I know, but that's all right. We will do it tomorrow. Question: Paimon is from Teyvat or not? Oh, Paimon is not from Teyvat. Paimon is not from Teyvat, actually, if I'm not mistaken, but I don't know where is she from. Can someone tell me a really quick answer? What is the most required ER for Raiden? Required ER? It's like 300s. She benefits from energy recharge more than from crit rate, crit damage. Just keep that in mind. I mean, if you have good ratio, and you know what? It's not because of her requirements. It's because of this set. Like, I mean, like, not this set, I'm sorry. Yeah, just a second. It's because of like, oh. Yeah, it's because of this set. Because this set increases elemental burst damage by 25% of energy recharge. Maximum 75%. It means you need like up to 300s. No need to go more than that. And she benefits from energy recharge more than from crit rate, crit damage. It means if you go with a proper ratio, like 1 to 2, something like that, let's say 70 or 60 crit rate and 160, 150 crit damage, you will be completely okay. It's for Raiden. Oh yeah, actually yes, I see. I use EM Raiden. I don't use Raiden as a DPS at all, even though my Raiden is Constellation 2. So yeah. I a little bit regret about that. Would be better to get Yaimiko, not gonna lie. Back then. At least you know why. Yes, I don't like Yaimiko so much, but she's a new character. Like, let's say some additional option, you know? Why not? So yeah, it's a little bit like completely useless with Hyper Blooming. Paimon is from Teyvat because she also forgot the existence of Scaramouche. I mean, oh yeah, maybe. My Raiden's one. Oh, that's a good build actually, fellow. Damn. I would imagine Furina cons instead of Raiden. Now imagine Furina cons instead of Raiden. Oh, actually, yes. I wouldn't suggest you to go for Raiden Constellation if you ask me at all. You know why? Even if you want to build her as a DPS, we have so many supportive characters. And Xilonen, by the way, you can use Xilonen as well. Yes, even though, like, you know, like Xilonen, Furina, Bennett, and Raiden, not a bad team at all. Even though all of the bursts cost like 60 for Bennett, 60 for Xilonen, and Furina is 70, right? Yeah, it's 60 also. It's still, you will get a lot of debuff and buff. Or you can go Kazuha, let's say, instead, but you need some healing. So yeah, like, I guess Paimon. About Barbara, by the way, I like use Barbara in Hyper Blooming. By the way, let me show you. Let me show you. Barbara is cool. I like Barbara a lot, and I use Barbara in like in Spilabis. Unfortunately, yes, some floors are not so good for her, because while she is healing you, she apply pyro. Oh, I'm sorry, pyro. Yes, she apply hydro, which is a problem, which is a like huge problem. The team is going to be like this, like Barbara, Raiden, Nahida, and Shinchu.
Chivalry will never die.
Anyone notice jean dress? Too much sus. Jean dress? I mean, new outfit?
Illusion shattered!
Share my knowledge.
Let me lead you abreast. No, my...
I'll protect us.
Yeah.
Hi. Everyone hold hands.
And whole team are safe, you know? Yes, when you fight against something like with like cryo, etc., slimes or something who can apply cryo, it's nightmare. But if you don't, this team is crazy. By the way, this is my farming team, like exploration team back then. Defense, please. Oh my god, HP. Her normal dress is way too long. Oh, tight. Oh, okay. Barbara dies in my Nilo Bloom. Barbara dies in my Nilo Bloom. Nilo Bloom. Yes, she will, of course. I mean, like, you know why? Oh yeah, maybe you use with Furina. You use Furina, Nilo, Barbara, and Nahida. In this case, maybe. Yeah, not gonna lie, like, yeah. But it also depends on the build, by the way. You know, like, let me show you my build. I use instructor set. Just let me show you. It's like, yeah, she's Constellation 6, but her set is like, oh yeah. So yeah, I use like this set. It's a 4-star set, instructor one, which increase your elemental mastery for all team party members, which is crazy actually. It increases your hyper bloom damage, it increases your burden damage, etc. So yeah, it's crazy. And also bloom damage as well. She's supposed to be Kokomi's sister, but she's not. Oh, you mean Barbara? Alright, let me try now with the same team, but without Furina with... Oh yeah, not for a second, of course. Bennett, and for the first half... I gotta build my Kokomi ship bench. Oh, for real, since Inazuma. Oh my god, you have Kokomi. Actually, you know, like, even though Kokomi, by the way, Kokomi, when she was released, she was trash as hell. Just completely trash, because just imagine the character with like negative crit rate. Yeah, she has negative crit rate, by the way. And if you check that, it's just crazy. But as soon as we got a Dendro, she became like a god for that Nilo, like us for blooming team. And when we got like Nilo, she was just like crazy. Now she is the best healer in the game, and she is so cool, not gonna lie. Even though you can use Barbara, it's a little bit difficult to use Barbara, you know? But still possible. It's because of mostly Furina, because you need intense, like, enhanced healing, a lot of healing. Kokomi is better than Baizhu? It depends, fellow. You know why? Let's say if you play in a Kinich team, better to go Baizhu. But if you like compare healing abilities, then yes, Kokomi is better. Baizhu needs a lot of energy recharge, but keep that in mind, Baizhu is Dendro, and Dendro element is better than Hydra, because Dendro gives you a lot of different reactions. Also, he has a shield, which like gives you, actually his shield works pretty cool, like 4 instances, each one lasts for 2.5 seconds, and it's light, it's not like Zhongli shield, you know. But it depends on your characters actually. Like if you don't see him in any team comps, then yes, he's useless. Because like Kokomi mostly good for Bloom team. I don't see Kokomi in any other teams actually, you know. Yes, you can go for Hyper Bloom team as well instead of Barbara, by the way. Let's say like Kokomi, Raiden, Shinchu, or like any other Yelan for example, and Nahida. But you know, like since Barbara is enough, why you need to use 5-star character, you know?
There are leaves around, and I know
Emily
just the tune to accompany them,
with
if you wish to hear it.
Oh yeah, Emily is good, actually, not gonna lie. You know why? I use Emily with Neuvillette, Hyperbloom, and I will explain you why. Because Emily is good in like multi-wave environments. Nahida in this case, not so good, especially for Hyperbloom Neuvillette. You know why? Because even though she gives Elemental Mastery, Neuvillette cannot benefit from that. Only Raiden can, only on-field character can benefit from that. In this case, you can easily go for like additional DPS and like additional Dendro aura.
It's my lucky day.
Wind Strider!
Witness the power of Gwa.
Yeah. You need to mark. You need to mark. Sometimes I mess up with that.
It's my lucky day.
One with nature!
At the frying pan, into the fire! Yours!
Let me weave you a verse. Right.
Cut down. Look who's here.
Unfortunate fault.
Transfix.
Boba, get them!
It's time for a flash free.
Rain cutter.
Oh no!
The wind knows me.
Our cause is as unyielding as ice.
Emily is the best sub DPS. You know, like maybe yes. I don't want to say she's not. She's a little bit annoying with that skill, you know why? It lasts for so long, that's why I bench her. I used to use her in Overworld, but it lasts for like 20 to 25 or each seconds, plus if you use her burst, it's like lasts like for 3 seconds more. So yeah, it's a little bit annoying time to time, but she's good, not gonna lie. About that, it's not Pyro, by the way, MZ. It's like, it's a mistake if I'm not, let me explain this a little bit. She's not applying Pyro, by the way. It's like, you know why? She applied burn, like it's not Pyro aura, by the way, just keep that in mind. She keeps that burning on the enemy. It's not Pyro. Let's say, if you want to, it's a little bit different. I mean, I don't know if you have her or not, but it's a little bit different. She keeps that burning on, that's it. She doesn't apply Pyro. So yeah, it's like a little bit different. The fact her damage with Kinich team with... Oh yeah, let me just show this the damage, by the way.
Going in! Russian floral! Book alive!
Target acquired.
Your coming was foretold. Buckle up! For the Lord of the Night!
Glory to its none! There! Measly insect! I'm going in! Extract! This'll brighten up the place! Buckle up!
Locked on!
So yeah, actually, against this team, it's like super cool, and Emily is good. And unfortunately, let me try with maybe something like Furina team. Oh, you mean like Emily? You know why I decided? By the way, if you remember, guys, I spent my even 50-50 on her and guaranteed. So yeah, I just wanted that character a lot. And you know why I like, let me show you. This character, I mean like Emily is good like in this team instead of Nahida. Like it's a Virgin Hyper Blooming team.
Let's get down to business!
Settle down. Let the mighty be humble.
Buckle up!
Cheap tricks. You win.
Finally,
Reconstitute!
Bow your head.
detoxify heat!
You need a Furina. No, you're not going anywhere. Chill to the bone. Settle down. The time's beckoning.
This'll brighten up the place!
Have a load of this. Onwards.
Neutralize! Illusion shattered!
Silence. Settle down.
Yeah, unfortunately my energy recharge on my Neuvillette is not so high, so yeah. But still, like, not a bad team, I would say. Yes, Kinich does way better. Emily met for who? I mean, Vortex, I saw people using mualani. Yes, you're right, actually. But you know what? Yes, MZ, I saw that as well. But the problem is, she cannot, like, do that. I mean, like, so yeah, it's like, anyway, like, yeah. I saw that as well. It's not a great option, I would say. She is good for kinich because she keeps that burning, and kinich needs burning to be on field to create that like small field and to get 20 night soul points. But that's alright, yes, I saw that as well. This scorpion lady, I know what she says here. I will just bloom. I wish I pulled Emily, but for burn melt. But about that rich burn melt, you know, like it's the same question, like it's the same thing like MZ said. Like I don't think she is good for that melting because she is not apply pyro. She keep burning. It's a little bit different. So yeah, let's say overall she is not so great for that. Like say Xianyun is better because Xianyun apply pyro. She apply pyro UI, you know, like it calls like UI. But Emily just keeps that burning on, that's it. Okay, let me do some domain. Yeah, doing, if you want me to, by the way, guys, use different team. Let's say like something like, I don't know. Just like write in the chat, I will do that. Or test something. So I can free up my Furina for Tignari Quick Bloom. Oh, I see. Is why Risley, but I have seen Ganyu too. Oh, I see. Yeah, Nahida is better in mualani teams for EM. Yes, actually Nahida is better because Nahida gives you EM for vaping. I suggest people know Nahida, however, should skip Xilonen. Why? Oh yeah, I mean like yeah. Actually, yes, I agree with you. Let's say it's because, yes, it depends. Because if you have like DPS characters, then yeah, you might go. You know why? Because instead of Nahida, you can use like Yao Yao, Traveler Duo. It's not a bad like characters at all. I can show the team, by the way, in Spire Abyss. With Raiden, or let's say with Kuki Shinobu, or with like two of them. Okay, let me go melt him. I will show that team, by the way. Oh, so I will go Kazuha. Oh, yeah, Kazuha.
Sounds good to me.
I
For anyone who does reaction, Nahida is better. Oh yeah, Nahida is great, actually, not gonna lie. You know why? Let's say yes, I agree with Fellow, because let's say if you don't have Nahida, Nahida is the way, actually, yes. Because let's say Kachina is still exists. Kachina can give you, yes, she cannot heal you. Kachina cannot debuff, but Kachina can give you buff with that Cinder City. And she can give you several buff at the same time, which is crazy. By the way, Xilonen cannot do that. So yeah, it's if you play for like in Vape team, Kachina might be not so bad, not a bad option at all. Oh my god, I forgot I have to level. Oh yeah, and I forgot as well, guys. I just like, let me finish this one and I will do. Oh yeah, actually I never tried my doing like this, like within. Let me do like this 7 fates. I will like switch off my microphone for that. I do recording and then I will switch it back.
I haven't been out in a while.
Yeah, unfortunately I cannot do it. Like I need to go to menu to like increase the sound. Let me finish this one and after that I will do it.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Shiver!
Eat this! Absorption test. Enhanced animal module 75. Stand clear.
You can't run! Let's light it up!
Nice and spicy.
Judgment!
Rosa is crazy actually. I like Rosa a lot. She's constellation 6 for me. Yo-Yo and Traveler can never ever reach the level. I will show you, fellow. Just a second, I will show you. You will be amazed, by the way. Oh, HP please. Yeah, okay. I will show you the team, by the way. Just a second. Alright. Yeah, Xianyun, actually she's like constellation 5 I don't need that Xianyun so much. Alright.
I can't decide whether pyrosines taste better with salt and pepper or garlic and herbs.
Alright, let me just show the team with hyper blooming. I think. Oh hi Z, how are you doing? Oh yeah, about like Primogems, yes, like I can like save, like I don't spend on any like banner because of that, yeah. Oh yeah, just a second. Let me just like get rid of this sound. Actually, I don't like when they switch like that sound dynamically. I think the speaker sold his word and not dude, howdy. No, I'm not like I'm like I like not whale or something. I like low investment player. I only buy battle pass like any every after other patch. That's it. No Welkin, no like Primogems. I can show you, but so yeah. About like this team, Hyperbloom team. You can go like Shinchu, Raiden, Traveler, and Yao Yao. I will go for Raiden. I will show you why Raiden is better. For the first half, I will go like Kazuha, Arlecchino, Shanling, and Bennett maybe. I can go Yelan, by the way. Oh no, I need like one Hydra. I forgot about that. So yeah, anyways. You get that much. Oh, my Primus when the Taritza drops, I skip everyone in Natlan. Actually, yes, you know the reach. I mean, like, I usually don't go for characters if I don't like him. I skip Mualani, I skip Yao Yao, I skip a lot of characters, by the way. Why I skip Mualani? I have Neuvillette. Like, Kinich, let's say Kinich, with Kinich I was super lucky, because I got Kinich in 15 pulls. Let's say I was about, like, in, like, on a... It's about, like, 39s or, like, 40, something like that. So, yeah, I got him, like, pretty early. And it was my 50-50. So yeah, but I was chivalrous, not gonna lie, and I couldn't get any copy.
Surely enough to convince anyone to become a warrior.
So yeah, it's like you just not like, and I play this game since release, you know, because of that. Yeah. Don't say that you didn't spend your all DPS. Don't say that you didn't spend. What? Oh, I don't say you didn't spend dropses, right? Or DPSs. I didn't get that actually, but oh yeah, you mean like for that's yeah, I see now. My bad. Yeah, that's a question for the rich. DPSs.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home.
Go ahead. Oh, fellow, if it's a question for me, I like.
It is the last link I have to the
let
land
me show
of my
my
birth.
characters. Like, I didn't get it. Not gonna lie. Let me show the characters. I'll like. So yeah, about like Primus, you asked. My shop, crystals. I never bought anything of this. This one is from Hoyoverse. If you remember, they, like usually like time to time they give us like some web event or events where you can like win welcome moons. I was super lucky and I won couple times. Other than that, that's it. I mean, like, I never got like any Welkin. The only thing I buy in this game, it's like battle passes, like time to time. This month is not battle pass month, next one is going to be battle pass. So yeah, let me show, like, I can say how many times I bought battle passes. It's like, this one is R5, it's 5, right? This one is R5, it's 10, 12, it's 13, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 15 times, something like this. But I play this game for like about 4 years. So yeah, it's like 15 times, something like this. I don't remember exactly. Oh yeah, and this one, this one. So yeah, it's 15. Yeah, exactly. I like so far 15. Well, battle passes. Yes, I usually I buy battle passes because of weapons. Not gonna lie. Because yeah, having some weapons is a good idea. And I will go for this weapon like next, because like I need one claymore with crit rate for my Navia.
Is there time for a quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
If you don't mind, can you give me some tips about the bosses? Oh, of course, Z. Yes, of course. I mean, like, oh, hi, Kakarot, how are you doing? 15 battle passes in 4 years isn't that much. Yes, I know, Z. Like, yes, I usually just go for, like, you know, like, not every patch. Not even every other patch, but yes. But next one. So, yeah, it's like...
Let's get down to business.
Things are about to get dicey.
I'm going in!
One with nature. Clouds high. The bird.
Lay to bed.
Quietly now.
Time to go.
Everybody stand back!
Here comes the cash.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
This is where you overrule. Light it up! Yeah, I'm going in!
Gotcha. Wind strider. Busted.
Everybody stand back!
Things are about to get dicey. Wind strider.
Our cause is as unyielding as ice.
This 15 will be still very good premise. I got evidence now. I'm jealous. Oh yeah, okay. Gotta go. Oh yeah, thank you very much, Rich. Just a second, Z. About, like, it depends on the characters. If you can, like, if you can write which characters you have, that would be helpful. So yeah, about this team fellow, by the way. So yeah, let me go this way.
There is no escape! Don't be scared! Let me lead you a horse. Rain!
Spring forth!
Time to shine down!
Your coming was foretold. For the eternal oasis.
Witness the power of Gua!
Germinate!
Bound as one, like a 99.
Go away!
Know my sword!
Eternal oasis at long last.
There's no escape!
Yeah, don't be scared!
Rain outlines your...
Go get it, you Blaze! You Blaze, you're up!
Scatter! Shine down! Germinate!
No, my soul!
So yeah, this team is actually, it's not so bad, and you can finish it to the end, by the way, with this team. Oh, okay, like, see, Mirak, how much difference Nahida makes? I mean, yes, like, but you know, like, you still can use like actually, in this case, yes, instead of Traveler, go for Nahida will give you a lot, not gonna lie, but it's still possible to like replace Nahida with Yao Yao and Traveler. My main team is Navia, Raiden, mualani, Kiching. Raiden, I can use both Hyper Bloom and normal DPS Raiden. Navia, Raiden and mualani. Actually, if you have mualani, like mualani on the first half, definitely. Because you need that Hydro. Just a second. Raiden. Raiden Hyper, like, what other characters you have, Z? My mualani on normal wave does like while being on low and oh, that's crazy actually. With 555 talents, that's crazy. But that's alright. I mean, like, you know why? I will show you why. Because this like blessing, like after the active character uses elemental skill, normal attack and elemental skill damage is increased by 40% for 12 seconds. For character in a Night Soul blessing, which is Kinich and mualani, like, and Kachina as well, by the way, this effect is enhanced and you can get 80%, which is crazy damage. So that's why you get so high damage, and that's why Kinich like looks insane in this pile of it, by the way. Just keep that in mind. As soon as we get less buff, like, Kinich is like a normal character. About the team, DPS Raiden. Actually, you can use DPS Raiden. You know why? On the second half, it's possible. Like on this one. I don't like, let's say if you go DPS, then it's going to be the team like this. It's like you can go like this one, or you can go, instead of like Shinchu, or you can go Sara if you have C6 Sara. Like this one as well. It's also not a bad team, but it depends. I mean, like, if you have Shinchu and comfortable with him, I would say like this one. It's DPS. For the first one, it's I have Kazuha, Baiju. You have crazy character actually. Shinchu, Baiju, Bennett C1 is okay. Kujo Sara C6 Official Constellation 2. Oh, if this case, like Bennett Constellation 1 is okay. You don't need more than that. Then you can use this team, or like with Sara, right? Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have like just a second. Use Raiden, Navia, Bennett, Shinchu, and mualani, Shamlik. Raiden, Navia, Bennett, Shinchu. Okay, we have Kazuha, Baiju, Shenling, Shinchu. Hyper Bloom, you know, like it depends. If you can finish first half pretty quickly, for a second half, Hyper Bloom is not a bad option at all. Let me go this team. Let me go the second team again, the same I used before. You know, let's like I used like this team, right? It was like EM Raiden. It was Shinchu. It was Shenling and Bennett. Oh, I'm sorry, Shenling and Bennett. It was Traveler and Yao Yao. Oh, do you have Yao Yao, by the way? I couldn't get Shiru's into that's what Z, do you have like 4 stars Yao Yao and like this ones? If you have, actually, you can go this team. Like Hyper Bloom is okay. You know why? This one is a little bit difficult. Like this one are easy for like Hyper Blooming especially. And this one as well. So yeah, I would suggest you to go mualani for the first half, on the first half, and second half this team. I couldn't get Shiru's. Yo, at C0 is okay, well. C0 is okay. I mean, I don't know if you built her or not. So, for the first one, it's going to be like this. It's going to be like mualani, right? You go with Shenling, she's free. Oh, by the way, you can use this team as well. If you have Navia, like you can go like this team as well. You know? So yeah, like let's say it's like, I don't know if you have Furina, but if you don't have Furina, you can use Yelan because you need like some. I think you will be alright. I can check this team. Let me check the second one. Yes, actually you can. If you want me to, I can. Like, since I don't have mualani, I cannot like test with her. Do you have Furina? Oh, Uncommon Sense. Hi, how are you doing? Hey, I want Nahida as well. Should I pull for Xilonen? I have the Cinnabar. Cinnabar, like, you know, like, Cinnabar is not good for, like, let's say craftable weapon is better for Xilonen. But if you don't have Nahida, I would suggest to go for Nahida. Oh, hi, MZ. Hi. So yeah, like I would suggest to go for Nahida. Nahida has way more, like, let's say she's more valuable. You know why? Because like, yeah, she can be used in so many team comps. But you know what? Like you still can use like, you don't have like, but you have Shinchu. Right? Z, like, okay, makes sense. I realize I thought my spindle is finally have. Oh, no, you know, like what? Like uncommon. You can use that weapon on him, on her, but that craftable one is better. You know why? Because Cinnabar increased like skill damage by 80% of defense, but that craftable new one, it's increased defense, which Xilonen needs. So that's it. I mean, like, you still can use that weapon, but you will get less defense. That's it. Defense stats. That's it. But yeah, you know, like, if you don't have, like, by the way, just keep that in mind. If you decided to go for Xilonen, we most likely will get that weapon for free. I mean, like, at least 1 copy. So just keep that in mind. Maybe some web event or something like this in a 5.1. Like, as you know, we got like Claymore for Kinich, like Catalyst for mualani, and clay alarm for Kachina. In this case, most likely we will get sword and bow as well for future characters. Oh yeah, you have Shinchu Constellation 3. Alright, in this case, like, okay, let's go like this thing. And Sarah. Oh, now it's like, now it's not going to work. You don't have. Just a second. You can go this team with mualani. You need at least 1 healer. you know, and you will be completely okay. You know why? Because for this one you need Hydro and Pyro, and you get that. I wouldn't suggest to do like hyper blooming on the first halves. You know why? Because of these two guys. Yeah, the chicken and this one, yeah, Yumkasaur, like they both have like resistance. You know what? Let me try this team. I don't like, you don't have like, you have mualani, but I don't have mualani, but you have all other characters, right? Let me try this team. Official is on field DPS here. Quick swap mostly though. I found my new favorite team. By the way, Furina official bench. Actually, yes. You know why? That this team is great, and I agree with you because of official. Official is good because when you use Xianyun, official, and like Furina, etc., yes, it's great. Yes, it has some limitations, especially when you fight against like tulpa, like enemies, etc. But overall, it's great. And yes, you can use official on field, and she's just insane because her attack speed is just crazy. I use this team against local legends, by the way, in Fontaine. If you saw that couple times, so yeah, I did that. Okay, let me try this one. Uncommon official is a... Wait, I checked my... Oh yeah, by the way, Shinchu Constellation 4 is great. If so, but let's say instead of Furina, I'm sorry, instead of mualani, I use Furina. But you can use mualani in this team, you will be completely okay. My bad. I use official Furina, Yao Miko. Oh, Yao Miko. Actually, yes, I unfortunately don't have Yao Miko. Yao Miko is great for like, she's off field as well.
Let's get down to business.
Teamwork is dreamwork. You're toast.
Clouds high.
The birds should be higher.
Race you!
Let's light it up. I'm going in. Let the world collide.
Nice and spicy.
Fallen leaves adorn my...
Wind strike.
Onward, friends!
Teamwork is dreamwork.
Boba, get them!
Our cause is as
Try to finish first one as quick as possible. You know why? Because this Hyper Bloom team is a little bit annoying.
There is no escape.
Propagate!
Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate. No, my...
Hey, go away!
Shine down. Ha. Your coming was foretold.
Don't be
For the
scared!
eternal oasis.
Spring forth!
Let me weave you a verse. There is...
The eternal oasis at long last.
You play, yeah?
Scatter!
Ready, go!
Rain outlines your fate.
Don't be scared!
Shine down.
Propagate!
Don't get it, you away!
By the way, if you use Shinchu, try to use Shinchu skill. You know why? Shinchu doesn't give, like, yes, that enemy is immune, but Shinchu gives you defensive utility, some like resistant to interruption, and it's really helpful. I want Chevrolet so I can... Oh yeah, by the way, I messed like with Chevrolet as well. How to use Dendro? MC, he's crazy actually, if you ask me. Dendro MC is crazy character. Visualism. I couldn't do the Abyss with Hu Tao, Yelan, Shanling, Zhongli. I actually finished with Visual. You know why? I will explain you why. In some cases, 5-star in this, like especially in this file abyss, are difficult to use. I don't know why. I like also like for me 4 stars like feels more comfortable.
Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Let's light it up.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
Adventure time. Let's light it up. I'm going in. Yeah. Strike a pose. Let my name echo in song.
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my...
Teamwork is dream.
Nice and spicy.
Let's light it up.
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike.
Well, and if you take in count the importance of 4 stars, some can be made with yes, I mean like this things for the tip, guys. Especially Shenlink. This because carrying my teams on board. Yes, Shenlink is crazy actually, but you need like energy recharge. That's why. So MZ, about that, let me like finish this one as well, because like so it's Magu Kenki. Yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Scatter. Spring forth.
Witness the power of Gua. Rain.
Shine down.
Don't be scared.
Yeah.
Illusion shattered.
Germinate.
Ring cutter.
Propagate.
Now you shall perish.
Rain outlines your fate.
There is no escape.
Body and mind. Let me weave you a verse.
Shine down.
Go get it, Uruguay.
Okay, come on.
Stay put.
Propagate.
There is no escape.
No man, for real. Nahida? Oh yeah, by the way, yes, you're right. I mean like that Hyperballoon teams, especially on the second half, just crazy. Not gonna lie. Okay, let me like do this one like super fast. Yes, by the way, this team, with mualani should be better than with Furina. You know why? Because mualani gives you more damage. And by the way, like yeah, as I mentioned before, mualani will get some quality of life updates in 5.1. So yeah, she will be more comfortable to play. These bosses, yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's light it up.
Goba, get them.
I'm going in.
Strike a pose. Time to shine. Eat this.
This is...
That's the first one, first side, so I'm completely okay. My bad. I just...
Time to go.
It's better to start with...
Let the world come alive. Everybody stand. Hey,
Wind strike. fallen leaves, adorn my...
Strike a pose! You're toast! Let my name echo in song! Everybody stand back! At the right hand, into the fire!
By the way, he's doing this one like 2 times. Just give them
Adventure
one.
time.
So yeah.
Off we
see?
go.
So yeah, after that he stops.
Let's light it up. Going in.
Booba, get them!
And another tip, by the way, by using when you use Shanling, do not use Shanling's Goba before Shanling's Burst. Better to use Shanling's Burst after that Goba. You know why? Because Goba gives you Pyro Res Shred, but Goba lasts less than Shanling's Burst. In this case, you can fully utilize Goba's Res Shred. So just keep that in mind. Like, it will give you more damage, obviously. Kinda tired. I'm gonna go sleep. Thanks for... Oh, you're welcome, Z. You're welcome. Okay, anyway, let me finish it. It's like, oh yeah, this one is like actually...
Illusion shattered!
No, my sword!
Don't be scared!
Rain cutter!
Spring forth!
Ready, go!
Torn to oblivion!
Scatter!
You play!
Rain outlines your fate. No,
There is no escape!
Propagate! Germinate!
let me weave you a bird.
Hey, go away! Yes!
Body and mind.
Spring forth!
Rain cutter.
Stay put! Ready, go!
Shine down!
Rain outlines your fate.
Germinate!
Illusion shattered!
Let me weave you a bird.
So yeah, it's not... Actually, this pilot is not so difficult, not gonna lie. So you can like use anything you want. And mualani, by the way, she's away. She is a great character. Kinich is also good. So yeah, let me do last like this one. It's a little bit late actually, guys. Common sense. This furry boss is so cute and chunky. I wanna... Actually, yes, he is, but he's like dangerous at the same time. If you don't use proper team, by the way, yes, he's a little bit difficult. Let me go like Kazuha. Or maybe... Oh yeah, maybe Shinchu.
Chivalry will never... Teamwork is strict! Rain cutter! No, my sword! Punishment! You can't run!
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Huh?
Yeah!
Yeah, destroy team. I like Rosaria a lot actually, and you know, like we got like outfit for Rosa for free, but yeah, they have like 2 different options, like let's say outfits. This one, which is like it was for free, but I don't like it so much. This one looks way better. She's so cool, like. All right. Defense. Oh, nice, nice. Dendro, please. Defense. Okay. Let me use that strong box, and maybe that's it, guys, for today. Oh yeah, it's a little bit late. Tomorrow is like... So yeah, I don't think we'll get some changes to Xilonen. I hope like they will not... Like, the only option I want to see actually, it's like decrease that 90 soul points you need to get that debuff. Would be nice, but it's still okay. All right. Nice. Okay, I will keep it. I won't attack, but still, it's okay. Alright guys, like, this is it for today. Thanks for joining. I will be online tomorrow, I hope for some news. And by the way, as you know, like, this Friday we will get, like, developer stream. And on Saturday, on 28th, we will be getting emails and 1600 Primogems, like 400 each, 4 emails, because of anniversary. So yeah, a lot of Primogems. Also, we will get like Imaginarium Theater resets in a week.
Everything is negotiable, except overtime.
I hope her healing is based on defense. Yes, her healing is based on defense, AMZ. I mean, like, you mean Xilonen? Yes. Her healing is based on defense and on level, by the way. So yeah, you need to level up burst as well. Oh yeah, the anniversary, I'm so excited. Yes, and developer stream, by the way, it's most likely it's going to be like Chinese developer stream, you know? So it's like, let's say, coolest one. We'll see, because of anniversary. And yes, like, by the way, it's better to focus on her skill first, but if you need more healing for Xilonen, like, you need to level up burst as well. So yeah, okay guys, like, I wish it debuff was immediate. Yes, kinda. Alright guys, thanks for joining once again. I will be online tomorrow, so yeah, feel free to join, and bye bye. Bye bye guys.
Work hard and live each day to the fullest. That is what life